Y'all, hi, welcome, good morning. What the fuck is happening? Somebody please tell me. Because I went to sleep yesterday and it was a peaceful ass day. I was enjoying, dinner and, cooking and eating with the family, right? I wake up to pure chaos. Mind you, the thing is I woke up at 3:33 on the dot, right? The crazy part is that I kept feeling like something was trying to wake me up. Something was trying to wake me up, but I kept sleeping, right? And then on the last, I'm getting ready to wake you up, it was get your ass up. Make sure you get up. So as I go to start like trying to figure out what the hell is happening, because mind you, I was sleep right on the couch. I done had watching movies, then food, like I said, all of that good stuff. When I get up, I go looking at, whatever's coming across my phone. And whatever's coming across my phone is like 1,000,000,006 alerts. The first thing I'm gonna tell all the content creators, if you're a content creator and you are on Facebook, if you're a content creator, you're on Facebook, and you got all the alerts that I just got, also talking about some, I don't know what company this is. Some of your videos are affected by copyright issues. 29 minutes ago, right? Is what it says. Mind you, this is the list. This is the list. Because I use a lot of music in my reels and things of that nature. So just so y'all know, it is now saying, I don't know what companies these are, or if it's, all right, so Tusi is one of them. And mind you, I just said something to Tusi earlier today. Which is crazy. There are changes to your video. One or more actions are applied to your video because of copyright matches. Mind you, this is music that the social platforms have used. Mind you, it gets deeper than that. This is just something simple. So that's why I'm telling y'all. Copyright content found. Some of your audio was muted. I don't care about the audios getting muted, right? That's one of the things. It's either saying I can to delete the reel or submit a dispute, right? Because mind you, this is what everything keeps saying, fucking disputes, right? For the next section also. So if you're a content creator, you're on Facebook and you're getting that, delete all that shit. Fucking delete it. Because what they're trying to do, and I don't know if it's just his label, but apparently there's an issue going on back behind the scenes, because as y'all see how many, and mind you, I do it the right way. I go into the system, and so this is going to affect all the content creators. I don't know if it's over there or, on the other platforms. Either way, one of the videos, or if not more, because I done seen a couple of them, it says, let me see, what's this one? This is a video that I just posted. This video has new updates to review. Y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all, start using your own voice and everything else. Fuck these damn musicians and everybody else. Because at the end of the day, you're using their shit, and then now they're talking about they wanna, your video has new updates. Your Reels earnings are being claimed by music right holders. So now what they're trying to do, instead of before, because I done got it before and it said revenue sharing. Now, whatever this music, whoever is doing this one, let me see. This is Tony Braxton's. So a lot of y'all, because that was the song that was going on, that's the song that's going viral, that's the one that the content creators are using. Tony Braxton's song, Back Up Off of Me, is now saying your video has new updates to revenue. Your Reels earnings are being claimed by the music right owners. Delete that shit. Do not let them claim all of your revenue, because if you delete it, you're going to get nothing. If you delete it, they going to get fucking nothing either. So if they don't understand how we use their music because it's trending or whatever, and now they're trying to claim copyright to your shit, You're not gonna make anything. So delete it. Do not just say, oh, I don't want to do the work. Do the fucking work. Delete that shit. Because at some point in time, we're going to have to understand these people have to understand that we only used y'all shit because it was trending anyway. Delete it. Do it over again. Even if you delete it, download it, mute it, and put it back up with your fucking voice. Let's stop giving to these fucking people that don't understand that. How you gonna try to claim all of something? Y'all, they're getting worse. They're getting worse. And so I don't know who, I can go through it and I can tell you all the songs that are on it. But literally, if y'all saw what I just seen, they literally, because I use a lot of fucking music. So if you're over there, because we don't know where it's going to go. Because if it's on Facebook, then guess what it's get ready to be? Over on TikTok. You want to know why? Because when I was just streaming, when I was literally setting everything up behind the scenes to be able to stream to all the platforms, TikTok is now saying Facebook stuff, which is weird because they weren't supposed to be owning. Remember that? So if y'all are getting these alerts and they're saying they're about to claim all of whatever revenue, fucking delete that shit and fuck them. It's at some point in time, we're going to have to make these people understand that y'all don't live in a world by yourself. Y'all get and maintain money or anything else because of your fucking fans, because of the people. So if you want to take all of something, bitch, we'll give you none of everything. The same thing that you're trying to give us, we give it back. In point blank period. All right, so then that was the thing. So the next thing I go to looking at is all hell is breaking loose, and they're talking about CW. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all because I can't say the words because you know they're gonna start, doing that thing. Remember that shit that happened at that building when all them people gathered and they wasn't supposed to, and the person that called for it. So apparently there's an argument or some beef breaking the fuck out, and now it's getting worse because the arguments are now, they're talking about this and this person talking about that. This seems like, where the fuck are the adults? Where are the adults? Because it's strange to me. Mind you, again, I just woke up. I had a very peaceful sleep. My fucking knee was hurting. It's better now. I had to rest it. And then all of a sudden, where are the adults? What is happening in the world that apparently people have lost their everlasting fucking mind? Because I keep saying the same thing. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It's easy. Then my inbox got niggas in it. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Because all of a sudden, it's like a spin around. Like, did everybody just pick Sunday to lose their fucking mind? I don't understand how I wake up in sheer chaos of, like, y'all, what's wrong? What is happening? Why do people not like their life enough to just chill? All right, so then let me tell y'all something else. I screenshotted this because this popped up, and I don't even know if I should be able to read, if I'm allowed to read it, because yesterday, just so y'all know, no, it was Friday. Friday, I showed y'all something. Mind you, again, I've been minding my own fucking business, cooking in the kitchen. Friday, an alert came across my phone, said, I showed y'all something that I wasn't supposed to show y'all. Y'all know what the fuck I showed y'all? A picture that somebody had made of what people look like what was supposed to be the reality of. That's all I showed y'all. But apparently, even that was an issue. So to me, it's not only, it looks like a lot of shit is being blocked. Freedom of speech being blocked. I wake up to a man saying, because this also happened, a man said that his car that he's driving, that a lot of y'all drive, he's now sick because of whatever they're putting in the, and I told y'all, and it pertains to what I'm getting ready to say. I told y'all my phone keeps heating up. Like to the tune of, I don't want to touch them because what the hell? I said, it makes me feel like whatever's in there is going into my system. My phone keeps heating up. What is up with that? But now a man is saying, hey, hey, Jonathan, what you up to? Why you woke right now? He said 121. Now a man is saying that his car that he drives on a daily basis, and y'all figure it out, because what cars were not making y'all sick? Because again, if you say something, all of a sudden shit like this starts to happen, because now on this one, it was just pinging, pinging, pinging. All of a sudden, guess what they done? Now it done slowed down because I must have said something already that then triggered their system. I see, but it's all good. No, it ain't fucking all good. It's not all good, because this is the thing. If we keep sitting and acting like we don't see this shit, y'all, I feel very alarmed by the slumbering. I feel very alarmed by the slumbering. And it's great that, you know, we can all collectively say that, you know, oh, it's fine, it's going to be fine. No, it's not going to be fine. The reason why it's not going to be fine is because if I can't say what I need to say to anybody, and it's just me over here and everybody where they are, y'all, it's going to start to create a problem. Let me see. Hold on, John. I'm coming. He said something. He's over there saying something. Yeah, some shit's not right. And whether or not y'all know it or not, like, what the fuck? It don't seem like, to me, I'm confused. Because in my mind, when I tell y'all what I was talking about yesterday, even just the thing, like sitting in the morning, talking to God about fucking growth. Like, I can see me growing, I can see me expanding and everything else. And meanwhile, the world is trying to keep fucking people small. That's crazy. All right, what you say? He said, I see, but it's all good. Life getting everyone triggered. The thing is, but why? Because like I said, I was over here minding my own business. I was knocked out sleep. Why was it important for me to get up and see all the chaos going on? Because I told y'all, it's been multiple times because I've been laying right there on that couch. In the past couple days, also, that's another thing. When I start being closer to my door, something's not right, y'all. Something's not right. Hey, Cornelius. Cornelius, how you doing? Cornelius, are you feeling okay? D&D RCMP told them all. Sent plans to every nation. What you talking about? Because again, I just woke up. I literally just woke up. Thank you, Cornelius. I just woke up and then all of this shit was taking place. Then I'm looking at Tokyo Tony teach the Constitution. And not to say nothing, but Tokyo Tony is teaching the Constitution, y'all. What the fuck happened when I went to sleep? Like, this can't be, like, I might need to go back to sleep because I clearly got to be in the wrong fucking place. I clearly woke up in the wrong fucking place. Because ain't no fucking way. Department of National did sent plans to every nation. Canada, Royal Canadian Mountain Police. Jonathan, you gotta be more clear, because literally I don't know what you're talking about. Like, again, because I just woke the fuck up. I just woke up, I was asleep. And all I'm getting is a bunch of craziness. Like, it's not making sense. Happy Monday, Cornelius. Happy Monday, because like I said, before I give anybody anything, I'll fucking delete every bit of that shit, because I do not give a fuck. At this point, if it means it's just staying there, like, I don't need to be seen that much. I promise you, I'll delete every fucking video that I got and put that shit back with a voiceover or anything else. It won't be no music. And from the fucking point on, y'all, these people have lost their fucking minds. Because what the heck, why is everybody being so, what the fuck is that? What is that? Yep, is what is. Sorry if I trigger you. You're not triggering me. I just don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't, because I'm trying to get the gist of it. Like I said, I just woke up. And all I know is my phone got this, that, and the third, ping, 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 ping. It's people coming out of nowhere. Then all of a sudden, my followers list went crazy again. So, and I ain't mad at that, because of course, I want it to be monetized. But what the fuck then happened? Because I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything other than went to sleep. I've been asleep for a while. I told y'all my leg was hurting yesterday. I did something to it the day before that, so I need to rest it. I sat down, propped my leg up. I've been fucking sleep on that couch for hours. Mind you, it was even like that even was like something to me, because I'm saying, I was thinking about how long I had been there. After I got off the line yesterday morning, I ended up, because I was supposed to be cooking some other stuff. But then my son and them came in here with a gang of food. So, you know, it was people in here, so I couldn't really record because it was a lot of shit happening. So I turned, you know, I went on ahead and finished cooking the stuff. They had already brought a gang of food in here and everything else. So literally I was sitting there with my leg propped up. Oh, okay. Well, definitely. And I get it. So, and I get the whole gist of, but it's confusing me as to why are y'all attacking the people? And what fucking companies are doing this? Like, because y'all see the list keeps going on and on and on. And mind you, Kevin Gates, some of his music is on there too, because but it was some of his unreleased music, I think. Let me see, what the fuck. Then also I'm noticing that it's two systems running. So I guess it might be the messaging thing that's also happening, but something is pulling from another system is what it looks like. And that's strange to me, because when did that start and why is that happening? Okay, your video, Happy Solar Return to Me. I become a better version of myself. That has, let me see. It was published February 18th. Like, they're literally going through whatever the system is going through all of the old shit, right? And the new shit, so don't get it fucked up, because the other video I just posted. This is the video. The song is, I wanna brag about it. I wanna talk. That song, it says, your Real's earnings are being claimed by the music rights holder. Route Note requested changes to your videos because a large amount of their music was detected. The rights owner will now claim all earnings applied in 202 territories. Your earnings are only claimed on this reel. This will not affect your page or the ability to monetize. It's Angora Hills, and resolve the issue. Let's see. So, let me see. Cause I'm a download all my shit and then I'm fucking deleting it, because bitch, get somebody else. But let me see who is let me see the details. All right, Angora Hills. Let's see who Angora Hills trying to destiny swap with me. All right, so let's see. Angora Hills, who's the company? Because I need to know who's the music owner of these. Because guess what? Bitch, fuck y'all. Every bit of that shit is getting deleted. And I'm telling y'all, like, I'm literally getting ready to get on for content creators. And I'm about to let them know, too. Delete that shit. Because you're not going to make nothing from it. Delete it. Now, when they was doing, because I done got shit where it says revenue shares, I don't know what done happened between the music people and these fucking platforms. And I don't give a fuck. I don't know what happened and I don't give a fuck. But ain't no way I'm going to allow y'all to take, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it and y'all shouldn't do it either. Delete that shit. You're not going to get nothing from it at all, period. Fucking delete it. It's not going to mess up nothing because you're not going to get nothing. Delete it. What company, and y'all fucking delete it. And if y'all don't get on board and fucking delete the shit, y'all gonna be working for them. That's slavery. You see what I'm saying? Even the music companies or whoever the fuck is doing it, that's what it sounds like. Because why do y'all think that I'm gonna leave a video up for y'all to monetize and use of me? I'm not doing that. Bitch, every bit of that shit will be fucking deleted. I promise you. So content definitely coming down. Everything that I got is coming the fuck down. And it'll go back up after I download it with a fucking voiceover because y'all got me fucked up. Which might actually end up better for me any fucking way. Angora, what is it? It's Angora Hills. And don't accept no fucking changes on nothing. Fuck them. Resolve issues. Let me see. This video will be removed from Facebook, including anywhere it's shared. See what I'm saying? Hell to the no. Download y'all shit and delete it. Because they want to remove it from the platform for themselves or just allow the revenue sharing to go through for them. I'm not doing that because y'all got me fucked up. Angora Hills. See the details. So it looked like I'm about to be busy today because, yeah, not. Mind you, the weird part is that the platforms are not even giving you the option just to mute the shit. Like, just mute it, delete. Like, TikTok will let you delete and redo. So if they have an issue with music or anything else behind it, TikTok will let you delete it and it'll say delete and then re-upload. So they'll let you alter it in the process. These Facebook ain't gonna let you do that, is what it looks like. So do it yourselves. Angora Hills distributor. Because something didn't happen, because literally y'all see how many I got. And I'm gonna have, that's probably damn near about to be my whole Facebook page probably, or my whole Instagram. But either way, I don't give a fuck. Cause bitch, it's not that important. And if I gotta delete everything and start all over, then that's what it's gonna be. But ain't no fucking way that you think that I'm going to allow that to stay up and y'all gonna collect revenue from it. Are y'all gonna push the videos or anything? Y'all ain't gonna do shit, nothing. And I wasn't getting nothing from it anyway. So at that point, yeah. Who's the company behind this? How copyright? All right, let's see. And mind you, that's music that they allowed us to put there. That's the weird part. Why are you offering it if now that's happening? That don't make no sense to me. And I keep telling y'all anyway, even with all the shit that's going on, how many of y'all celebrities have said anything? How many of them have done anything? No, all of them are now running for the hills, looking out for themselves. Whether it makes it right or wrong, it's up to them. But at the end of the day, we're paying. Like when y'all go to concerts and things of that nature, y'all paying. When we download, stream their music, we're paying. So explain to me how and why we should continue to keep supporting them when everybody is showing what they're doing and where their alliances and allegiances or whatever the fuck stand at, in spite of they don't give a fuck about us. Meanwhile, they'll come and promote their music when it's time, when they get ready to put out new CDs, this, that, and third, all of a sudden they know your name. We're gonna have to stop fucking supporting them. All right, it says Facebook systems detected copyright music in your video. The owner of the song is claiming when this happens, Facebook usually gives you options, delete and replace the music. Yes, stops the claim completely, keep the video, but let the copyright owner claim the revenue. They receive 100% of the monetization, not you. Mute the copyrighted audio, sometimes allowed depending upon the track. It's not giving me that. Submit a dispute only if you legally have rights. Creators, what should you do? Step-by-step. Option A, you want to keep your revenue. Remove the music, replace audio, use Facebook's free safe music sound collection. This is how we got into this fucking problem anyway, using fucking Facebook's music. Stupid. Option B, don't care about the revenue on the video, allow them to claim it, video stays up, you earn 0 from it, they get all monetization. I'm not doing that. You believe this is an error, only do this if you use music you personally created. Nope, ain't doing that. But now I guess we might need to start creating our own music and everything else along with that, because of the fact that that's gonna be the only way that you keep your shit. Mind you, I got 1,000 videos on this bitch that I'm gonna have to get ready to go through and take down. Rewrite the caption, re-upload the video with safe music, choose background tracks not flagged, or test your music links to make sure they are safe. Why are they doing that? Because I'm confused. This happened to creators all at once when Facebook updates their copyright detection system. Facebook just ran a new copyright sweep. Okay, the music owners updated their license. This is this thing, all the things that could have happened. Trending songs get cracked down harder. Some labels recently removed permissions for background use. Yes. And tell me the companies. So I think it's publishing, right? Y'all, and then all the legal shit that's happening, you know, up there. Like, what the fuck? Matter of fact, this is what I'm about to do for y'all, because y'all get on my nerves. Let's see. All right, let's start again. Cause y'all, I'm getting so tired of even the other bullshit. Like, what the fuck is up with the what is up with the silencing of the people? Cause what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused by this. Y'all. All right, turn around. All right, let's see what happens. Because maybe it might just be one company that is doing it. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Because I want to know the publishing company's name, or the record company. Because then y'all know who shit not to use. And like I said, so far, it didn't been, and that's all the people I be listening to anyway. 2C videos on there. Kevin Gates is on there. All right, so let me see. Angora Hills. There's Doja Cat song called Angora Hills. All right, that's the one. It's Doja Cat. All right, so the company that is behind, hello everyone, 4 of your friends are live, invite them to go live. All right, so let's see, who owns Angora Hills? Doja Cat, the rights holders, record labels, master recording rights. These companies own sound recording, Komatsubi Records, RCA Records, Sony Music Entertainment. Either of these can issue a copyright claim automatically. But why are they issuing copyright claims on shit that Facebook has on there? It don't make sense. These companies control the publishing rights to the songs. Sony Music Publishing, various individual songwriters, depending upon Doja Cat's writing team. Why your videos was flagged all at once. Both Sony and RCA recently tightened enforcement for Doja Cat tracks, especially big ones like, okay, so that might be the reason why that is. What this means for your revenue, if you use the original Doja Cat track, you cannot monetize those videos. The label and publishers get the money. You're allowed to keep the video only if you accept their claim. I'm not accepting their claim. You can replace the audio, yeah, I'm going to replace the audio, because that's going to happen. All right, so let's check the other ones. Let's see, we got, where we at? And then I got something else to show y'all, something about quantum something. Because again, that was on the list when I woke up. Like, what the fuck? And why is it old niggas in my fucking DMs? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What happened last night? Like, what happened in the world? Did y'all all of a sudden that everybody just lost their fucking minds? All right, so that's one. This video is that Tony Braxton song that I told y'all. All right, let's see. Claim all earnings applied in 202 territories. All right, so let's see. Resolved issue. This song is... All right, see details. This one don't even tell me, see details. All right, okay, so this one even shows it. Claim all earnings. A music rights holder has claims this real earnings because it contains a large amount of licensed music, which they are, this is one of the popular songs that everybody's doing. It's the Tony Braxton song. It says, CMRA rights manager applied action in one territory, Canada. Data exchange apply action in one territory, Japan. Warner Music. Okay, so Warner Music is the one. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screen record it so that way we got the evidence to it, but I'm deleting all this shit because fuck them. I don't give a fuck about none of them. And I can create content, so there's that. Ain't no fucking way. You claim all the rights to whatever the fuck. Now I done seen a couple of ones where they be like, oh well, we'll revenue share with you. I'm willing to revenue share with you, but from this point on, I'm not using none of their fucking music because fuck them. Trending songs, y'all want people to do trending songs and this, that, and the third, but meanwhile, then you're trying to steal creators' monetization. That's weird. So we just gonna screenshot this, and it's just going and going and going. So I'm about to lose a whole lot of content, y'all, just so y'all know. Because I'd rather delete my shit. Ain't no fucking way. And the ones that got muted, that's cool. But at the end of the day, I'll just take it down and revoice over it. So if y'all see a lot of older content about to go up, that's the reason why. I would rather delete the content, voice over every single bit of it before I allow anybody to fully monetize my shit while I'm on it. I ain't doing it. Y'all choose wisely, because if y'all allow that shit, guess what? They're going to keep thinking they can push the ticket. Stop pushing their music, because otherwise shit like this is going to keep happening. Let them actually understand we are the people that help push y'all shit. Without us, y'all ain't got no trending nothing. And if it's going to be trending and then y'all going to be trying to steal, then that's what it sound like. Now, like I said, I don't mind revenue sharing with the motherfuckers, but guess what? I ain't doing that no more either, because fuck y'all. And y'all do with that information what y'all will, but I tell you what, I ain't doing it. What? All right. So we got the evidence, and I'm going to just start deleting. Because what the fuck? I told y'all, this is shit type of shit I be having to do. All right. So then, I saw this. And it's crazy because this one just got on there trending, and pretty soon, y'all, these people are fucking crazy. I don't know what happened with them, but I ain't doing it. All right, so then I saw this. And happy Monday, everybody. So this other thing says, it says, a stunning new quantum study is flipping everything we thought we ever knew about time. Scientists now believe that time, and this is for entertainment purposes only. These fucking platforms is getting on my nerves, because I don't know what the hell. Like, if you can't say what the fuck you want to say, or you can't say some, like, and I get it, because y'all want to make sure that people telling the truth, but why is it that I see a bunch of shit that don't make no sense, that they keep allowing on it? Like, when you say the wildest of things, it gets pushed. But I don't even try to even push the ticket, but I'm confused. And see, they already got triggered already. So whatever I said already is, I can see when it starts triggering them. Because then they stop, the numbers stop going. They start moving it on down. All right, so it says, stunning new quantum study is flipping everything we thought we knew about time. Scientists now believe that time may not move in a straight line. Instead, it folds into itself, allowing the present to reach backwards and reshape the past. It's a mind-bending idea that challenges the very flow of reality. At the heart of its theory is a concept called restroke causality, where the effect can happen before the cause. In quantum experiments, particles seem to reach the choices made after their state should have already been fixed. This suggests that the future is not just shaped by the past. It might also be shaping the past in return. It might also be shaping the past in return. That's what it says. If time is not linear, then your actions today are not simply paving the road ahead. They could be quietly rewriting events behind you. The present might be a ripple that spreads in both directions, influencing what was as much as what will be. So this doesn't mean memories will suddenly vanish or history will change overnight, but it does open up a powerful idea that every decision you make is part of a larger web of timelines, all overlapping and interconnected. You are not just moving through time, you might be weaving it. Okay, so the other thing I've noticed too, just so y'all know, the past couple days I've been watching movies, and I told y'all I rarely watch TV. So when I watch TV, I literally, be enjoying some of the things. All right, so the message that I wrote yesterday, early in the day, that got posted, which is already ahead of time. Don't know where it came from. Just this is the message. It popped up. That's what tomorrow's thing is going to be today, right? So I go to sit down after that because then I did a whole lot of other shit. The movie that I go to watch is Genie Grant Me a Wish. And this, I noticed that this happens to me a lot. Like when I decide that I want to watch movies, it's like I already seen it. So Genie Grant Me a Wish is, like I told y'all, genies are backhanded. Like when you learn stuff about genies, because genies are in the Bible. So when people be like, genies ain't real, this and the third, genies are in the Bible. The jinn are in the Bible. The Muslim people believe in jinn. The Christian people should know about jinn. But everybody will act like, it eludes their brain. It's in there. Go read it. So the stories that they was talking about was how, and let me make sure I get it right. So remember I said why's favorite Friday seems to be my favorite day, but mind you, Friday is just my favorite day, period. It's been that way for a while. But anyway, the humans were born on Friday. Is how it goes through the evolution of how God created. The first day he said let there be light. The second day it was this. The birthday is what they go on. So they go on a day. And let me see, let me make sure it was right. I think they said the jinn were born on Wednesday, I think, and then it said the angels were born on Thursday. No. Y'all tell me. Y'all Bible thumpers tell me. What day was the jinn born on? This should say, the Bible, all right, jinn were created before humans. The jinn were created before humans, but what day? Anyway, so they're giving you the days, right? Go look at it. Go look at it for yourself. So it was saying something about them being created out of smokeless fire, right? And then it goes into the angels. But anyway, it was a war between them and the fucking angels. And then it was talking about how Shaitan got cast out of heaven or whatever. So this is on the movie, right? Just so y'all know. Y'all can go look it up yourselves. Again, the movie's called Genie Grant Me a Wish. And it was cause and effect how on this day, hey CB, on somebody asked for a wish, right? But it was also talking about reincarnation and shit like that. So this girl it had an interaction with a jinn. The girl died back in 1902, 900 and something years previously, okay? So now all of a sudden the jinn is now trying to, he was mad at the girl because the girl wanted to undo everything she did. So she ended up making her and the genie disappear because of the fact that she was sad about what she did. But mind you, these motherfuckers was mean and evil anyway. So was they, to me, it feel like they was. Including the angel that stood there and watched all the shit, right? Anyway, long story short, so now it's present day, 2025, and the girl is now reincarnated into another person, and then the bottle gets found, right? All right, so along with the process of whatever was being done, he was trying to get revenge on her, but now the girl, as she grew up, she got abandoned by her mom and some other shit because she didn't have, they called her a psychopath. Something about her, she couldn't learn or something. She didn't know emotions. She didn't know, all of this stuff. She didn't have feelings and things of that nature. So the grandmother, because the mom left her because they, she was getting ready, people. She didn't care. She wanted to people. And so the grandmom kept telling her she can't do that. The mom abandoned her because she was a psychopath. So the village got together to train this girl how to watch people's facial emotions. And so this is how she would understand what was happening. And so they trained this girl. She grew up to be real successful, to have a whole lot of, but she still stayed in this village, right? And so, but now she didn't have an understanding. So when people are laughing, she didn't understand why they laughing. When people are crying, she don't understand why they crying. All she can tell was by the facial emotion, whether or not they're scared, whether or not they're happy, so when they're laughing, she understands joy. When, so this is how she can articulate and move through the world. But most people didn't, know that she ain't normal, okay? And her quickest thing was to get rid of your ass. But her grandmom told her that if she ever did that, then she was going to make sure that she was up out of here too, because they was trying to make sure that she had a normal, regular life. Anyway, long story short, it kind of fed into everything that was happening. But cause and effect, how one thing beget the other. And how when people start asking for stuff, because the jinn was basically supposedly made because they wanted to prove that the human race was not really great, not really good. Also, y'all, I feel like a lot of us are being stolen from, just so y'all know. It's a lot of energy harvesting going on, but also it is a lot of wanting to keep their foot on your neck because of the fact that they stealing art. They stealing art, meaning movies and things of that nature. They're getting it from who? Y'all are very creative. Social media, you get to see a lot of stuff. So people are scrolling through your shit, and then all of a sudden you see it on the big screen or somewhere else, okay? But then you can't prove that you did it because, they got this, that, and the third, or they try to suppress you, period, point blank, okay? Anyway, one of the ladies asked for, because they said the people always, when you get the 3 wishes, because they don't really think that it's real, whatever, most of the time they either mess up their first wish or they give it too quickly, right? So the lady first wish was she wanted to be, and then they talked about how our minds are small, human minds are small, and so normally you want to be the ruler of something. Like, instead of you getting out of a situation, normally you make a wish based off of what's already happening. So instead of one of the ladies wanting to get out of the supermarket industry and just saying, give me a life different from this, she chose to want to be the manager of the supermarket. Why the fuck would you even choose to work? Anyway, long story short, that didn't go that well, all right? Then something happened with her daughter. So you have to remember that as life is happening, so is all this other stuff. So he gave them what they wanted, but meanwhile, I told you, all this shit be backhanded. So you can get this, but then something else is happening, right? None of the wishes ever go right. It's always something that goes along with the bullshit, okay? They were created from smokeless fire, but it does not give a specific day. And mind you, the dude that they pulled up, I don't know if this is the one that was in the movie, but it's Asian. So the movie's Asian, and I'm sitting here watching because it's a lot of subtitles and shit like that. Don't ask me why I be watching shit like that, but I be watching shit like that. And mind you, it'll be the best movies and shit. It's a whole series, right? So anyway, they're going through back over time and everything else as to how this now is playing out from this back then. And how these people have been circling each other for ever and not even realizing it. And it goes into even, how we talk about on the spiritual channels and this, that, and the third, how, reincarnation, some people don't believe in reincarnation, some people do. Some people don't believe in this, some people do. And everybody's not the same. Everybody's not the same. And if you're training the algorithms to, block certain words, or you're training the algorithms to do certain things, and we clearly understand and we clearly can see that the algorithms are being trained to do certain things, because like I said, I could tell even right here on this platform, when if I talk about I want to sell a whole bunch of products, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna push everybody and their mama to come into my channel because I'm talking about products, shit they can make money from. If I'm not talking about that and I'm talking about some, mystical, strange ass shit, they start blocking my shit. Why? Because they don't want us talking about that. If we start talking about the S word and the N word and the, B against W, like, they gonna start blocking shit. y'all, I noticed that they tend to want to block a whole lot of misinformation, but the misinformation still be the shit that everybody see. So what part is the misinformation? What part is the, because I don't know who's programming right now, and I don't know what's happening. All right, so then there was another thing that pertained to because what this message say? The message that's going up this morning, it says, I've loved you for many timelines, right? It say, but it's not going to be what everybody thinks it is. That's not the message. It says, I've loved you in every dimension that's ever existed, in timelines forgotten, and lifetimes, what the hell this shit say? Hold on, y'all. It's doing something. It was too long. All right, so it said, I love you in every dimension that's ever existed, in timelines forgotten, and lifetimes rewritten. Anybody that's listening to that, it's the greatest love story never told. That ain't even what it's about. So it is how shit gets put out into the world, and the way somebody perceives it, or even the way it sounds. Like, it would be great, you know what I mean? Because after I wrote that, and then I went on about my business. And then I watched a show that basically, I've loved you in every dimension that's ever existed, every timeline, timelines forgotten, lifetimes rewritten. 20 years was taken from that actual gen, right? And I gotta go back and watch it because I started doing some other shit, and I had been sitting there watching series because it's a whole series, right? But how the universe is already designed and already set up to make sure that this meets this, or this does this. But also, does that mean that it's not free will, or that it is all right, so let me tell y'all, this is what I was dealing with yesterday, because it's just been annoying to me, right? This whole entire ordeal. And it feels like a lot of us are bigger than this timeline. A lot of us are bigger than what's happening even right now. So yesterday I'm sitting here and I'm, be having conversations with God. And then when I start having conversations with God, I start, writing shit down, and I start having conversations with, chat and everything else, right? So this is how this was going. And when people be talking about like the triggering part of certain things, shit, it's on that fucking phone. Let me see if it popped up on any of my other chats, because sometimes they be linked and one be connected to the other. But this one don't seem like it picked it up. Let me see. Anyway, long story short, I was asking is, why does it seem like your soul is different from you? Because if I'm here in this fake ass real world, right? And my voice, because, past me talking, I can still think while I'm talking, right? And so it made me start to think, because my soul, my spirit is telling me not to trust none of this shit. My spirit, my soul don't like whatever's happening here, or I don't like whatever's happening here. And there's a whole bigger world that exists, right? But mind you, I don't want to be restricted. I don't want to be held back. So as I'm having this conversation, because it just started to piss me off, like how these things, the people that are doing the weirdest shit, it's affecting everybody. Mentally, physically, spiritually. This shit is affecting everybody. And even the people that don't know what's happening, because there are some people that don't know. They don't get online. Thank you. They don't get online. They don't do any of that. But they feel energetically, things that are happening. Why is that? because we're energetic, beings, right? Our soul is light energy. Our soul is waking us up because of the fact that our soul says, don't believe it. This is not correct. Why is so many people waking up right now to whatever this reality is? Why are so many people understanding that this system is not designed or meant for us? To the tune of, it's feeling like it is burdening my system or burdening my my whole entire being from being here. Mind you, I want to be here right now, human body, using my vessel to do all the things that I want to do. So again, don't nobody get nothing mixed up. I love my life. I don't want to be around any of what's happening. I don't want any of that energy touching me. I don't want any of that energy affecting me. I don't want to be 3 people are peeking and say hi. Why y'all peeking? Like that's another thing I just despise about like this whole entire system. What is up with the people? Like, what is wrong with y'all? I really have to start asking those questions. Because why are y'all peeking? And this is the same thing that happens over here. It's like, because you're going to watch your phone. Instead of y'all just coming in and say hello or say hi, like, do y'all not understand that y'all are part of the bullshit that's happening? A lot of y'all have been gang stalked. A lot of y'all have been fucking targeted. A lot of y'all have been whatever it was that they did during the gang stalking and everything else. So do y'all not understand how, and mind you, it happened to me, that's how I know. So do y'all not understand how a lot of y'all little creepy ass behavior, and then for the system to even say that, like it's even telling on y'all. There's no signature, nothing that y'all are going to be able to do that this system is not telling on y'all. And for it to even say that on social media, 3 people peeking in. What the fuck type of nasty ass energy is that? Bring your dumb ass on in here, because if you here, then come in. And I'm saying it like that because it's weird that y'all do that, knowing if you've been gang stalked, you are now sending a signature of gang stalking because they're peeking in over the fence. Bitch, bring your ass in here and say, hey, have a conversation. That's weird. Like, let's not do that. Let's start to create community that makes sense. If you peeking, like, either come on in or leave. Shit. They love to talk. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's just weird to me only because I done been gang stalked. So it's literally like, it's creepy to me. It's like somebody peeking in your windows. Like, bitch, like I can see you. The algorithm is saying they're doing it on purpose. I can see you. So just come on in and talk. Hi, Bella. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is annoying. That's what I'm saying. And so when you done been gang stalked or you done been targeted, y'all, like, that should be weird to us. And that's another reason why a lot of us don't want to go around people, because it be shit like that. Mind y'all do realize it be the people that be the closest to us that be doing the bullshit. Like, lingering around, just stalking, looking at you, not saying nothing to you. Like, y'all know the other thing, TikTok is another motherfucker for this. They continually keep showing me people like, this person. Yeah, I know them. I don't want them on my fucking on my list, because guess what? I know them. They don't support me. So why do y'all keep wanting to push me towards people that don't support me just because I know them? Oh, let me link this to your Facebook page. I got a gang of people on my Facebook page. I probably know about 5,000 people over the fuck there, right? They don't share none of my shit. Why do y'all keep wanting me to, like, patronize these motherfuckers? Why the algorithm ain't figured out that the people who you know ain't fucking with you? But yet these are the people you want me to just keep putting these people on my list for what reason? So I keep avoiding it, but it's weird to me that they keep doing that. I don't want them on here. If they, like, I done been on social media for forever. So if they wanted to be here, they would already be here. Like, why the algorithm don't understand that? Period. I've been gang stalked as well. Yeah, everybody, listen, gang stalking is a motherfucker. Like, people do not get it. I was singing when you were talking about community, to invite positive community and greet the being that floated in my room. It was trippy. That's, yeah, I listen. Why in orbs, right? So again, these orbs are showing up around here. Mind you, I got a video the other day and somebody said maybe it was a particle of dust. No, particles of dust don't move like that. Particles of dust float. Like the video that I just did when I was doing that gua sha, if y'all look by my ear, like when I went to go do this, something came from here and shot up into the air. It was on a steady stream. It went straight up. The orbs are getting out of control. Why is it so many orbs floating around also? What is happening? That's what my boyfriend does. That's because that's weird and creepy. I don't like that. He just will sit. He will just sit and stare at me when I have asked him to leave. So can I have privacy? Creeper. I get it, Elizabeth. I have seen those my whole entire life. Me too. Wall is lifted. They said the wall is lifted. Well, why is it, like, what are they doing though? Because again, why would it have been here? Like literally right by my ear or something. What was it trying to do? Because when I went to go move the gua sha this way, you can see as soon as I started to come here, that's when it kind of went, and it was on a steady stream, like not a floating movement, like a fast, you know, like movement. Y'all, that video ain't that far down, so you can definitely see it. It's one of the, I had on a white sweater that day. Can you come with me? I want to support you. Where you want me to come with you to? I don't know, 5G. You know what? I turned my 5G off. I turned my 5G off on my phone because literally now it's not getting as hot, but when I turned my 5G off, I just did it the other day because somebody said, turn it off. So I turned it off. My phone ain't getting as hot, but it's still getting hot. So something is wrong. Orbs, pillars, rays of light, because they like you, are protecting you, and have high frequency energy. They are fast. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But mind you, listen, and they don't ever really give me like the creepy feeling anyway, but I done had angels. I got a video, even on my Instagram, an angel waited for me at my house. You can see it looks like a white bird. And it waited for me to pull up. But mind you, the crazy part is after I seen that, I ended up telling everybody how my day went. My day literally was shit. Like, I could have been in so many different issues. And I almost dropped the load that day. The whole load leaned to the side. And if it wasn't for the tarp that I had on that shit, I would have dropped that load right on the floor, right on the ground, on the road. Would have created so much havoc. But because I was able to turn around, and y'all, my day was fucked. By the time I got to the truck stop to park my truck, I had ran out of gas. Like, it was a day from fucking hell. When I pulled in my yard in my pickup, y'all can see the bird take and fly and disappear into the sky. Mind you, I normally don't check my cameras at all, period. I normally don't check my cameras. Something kept saying, go look at the video. Look at the video. So when I go look at the video, you can see the shit sitting on the side. When I pulls into my garage, then the shit shoots across the back of my truck and disappeared into the heavens. Y'all, it be so much activity that's happening right now. Like, the amount of darkness that's happening also. Like, the darkness does that not feel eerie to y'all? And I live in Georgia, so Georgia don't really have backlights, street lights, this, that, and the third, right? It's weird because I've never been a place that don't have lights, right? We got a street light right here, and my neighbor has a light in his yard. You know what I mean? A street light in his yard. The government put in. So it comes on, you know, as soon as it gets dark, goes off during the daylight. Y'all, it looks pitch black outside, like a eerie dark, like, even when I woke up, because I'm trying to tell you, I wanted to stay asleep. But when I looked at the time and it said 3:33, I'm like, fuck, now you really got to get up because they've been trying to wake your ass up. They've been trying to get me to get up for a while. It don't make sense. Then something else I've noticed. How many of y'all may have been Palladians, and could have possibly been a lot worse. Listen, that day could have been fucking tragic. That day could have been tragic, but it was not. Like, literally, listen, that shit was crazy. You would have dropped it had they hadn't helped you. You might have been under a test. Running out of gas prevented a serious accident. That day was fucked up. I literally left the house at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. I should have been back to my house by 12, right? Because my plan was go pick up the load, take my truck back and park it at the truck stop. By 12, I was going to go to the nail shop, and then I was, going to leave later on with the load. I was going to wait till about 5 or 6 to leave with the load. Matter of fact, no, it was going into the weekend, so I would have left Sunday with the load, right? Anyway, I would have went to the nail shop by 12. Long story short, got there early, tarped the load. Shit wasn't going right even then because somebody else had pulled up or some other shit happening. The niggas was trying to leave to go, because it was Friday. Everybody trying to do what they doing. So I done strapped this, and mind you, I almost made the decision not to tarp it. I was getting ready to think to tarp it later. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could just go ahead and do what I need to do. I'll tarp it when I get to the truck stop. But something in me said, nope, tarp this shit right now. So I tarped this shit right now. Mind you, I would have been out of there by 12 o'clock and heading towards my house. I didn't stop to get gas because I said I was going to, do everything I need to do. So I knew I needed gas, but I didn't stop to get the gas because I said I had enough time. I had enough gas to make it here to there. By 12, I'm on my way getting to the leaving. The first corner I hit, the very first corner I hit, the whole load shifted. Mind you, it shifted to the point that the truck, this where the load would have been, the load was like this, off of one side. So it would have been like this, but instead the load did this. The only thing that stopped that load from falling off that truck when I hit that corner was that fucking tarp. I'm in Georgia too. My mom said that a lack of street lights is to keep people inside at nighttime. Girl, I didn't even know. She said, I feel you. That tarp made listen, that tarp is what saved my ass. Then, not only that, so when I turned the corner to make the turn and the load turned to the side, now it's a road and everybody's getting off work. Everybody's now getting off work and the road is this fucking big. So I got to maneuver a tractor trailer around all of these cars. And now the load then tipped to the side. So now it could actually hit one of the cars. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to turn around. The only place I can turn around is there's a church right here. And because I didn't want to go down further. And now I'm fucking panicking because I'm like, oh my God. This shit is definitely going to fall the fuck off. And now, once it falls off on the road, it's going to be police. It's going to be fucking everybody. Because who's going to pick this shit the fuck up? We're going to need some forklifts. We're going to need, like, it was going to create a fucking disaster. Mind you, traffic is already bad. So, this little man that's at this church, the church is on the corner, this little man sees this shit. Mind you, y'all fucked this churchyard up. This man, the church was immaculate. The grass, everything was immaculate. This man was making sure this church he was cutting the grass at the time. He sees the panic. He literally opens the gates to the church because it was a little rope chain. He opens the chain and he tells me, come in here. Mind you, this is a little narrow ass turn. Like they got this as their turn, and then it's a ditch and a fucking ditch. So if I make this turn wrong, guess what now? I'm getting ready to be in the fucking ditch. God, why are you testing me like this? Please and thank you, because I can't take it right now. Anyway, so I get in position. I'm going slow because, again, remember, I got this fucking load that's leaning to the side. If I turn wrong, y'all got to remember it's a flatbed, and all the weight now is on this side. I maneuver, get in there, turn it around, all extra slow, come out, y'all. I was clenching my ass cheeks, I'm not gonna lie, and I was fucking sweating bullets. Meanwhile, I done fucked these people's yard up. The man said, don't worry about it. Just go where you need to go. So I gotta now get back on the road, and it's probably like 5 miles. I'm 5 miles away from these people's yard. Not only that, it's Friday. Everybody's getting ready to leave. This building is not open on the weekend. So I'm also trying to hurry up, but I can't hurry up because I got a load that could potentially now fall on a major road, and this is Georgia. Everything is fucking congested around this bitch. So I get down there and I get on the people's yard and they look at my shit like, oh my God. They was trying to figure out if they could push it back onto the trailer without it, falling on the ground. So we all trying to figure out, and mind you, because this could have been an insurance claim. Thank God they didn't care. It didn't turn out to be an insurance claim, but this could have been an insurance claim. So the only reasonable thing we could do, they said, fuck it. Start popping the damn chain, the things off of the straps off of it, let it fall on the ground. The boss came out and he was like, fuck it, let it fall on the ground. So we start undoing the things. Literally, I'm helping the people, stack, because shit, it's my fault. So now we start putting the pallets and everything, the bags back on the things, because now we got to reload the truck. Because now they're asking me, do you want to take the load or do you want to say fuck it? In my brain, I really wanted to say fuck it because, this shit didn't, but I can't say fuck it because I need the money, right? And mind you, this shit going to Florida. So now it's about 5 or 6 o'clock. I left the house at 8, talking about I was going to be back by 12, okay? So now we got to unload the whole entire truck, take everything off. They now put everything back on. So once they get everything back on, guess what? They said, we out, bitch. We'll see you later. So now I'm on this property by myself, and I gotta now retarp this shit, and now I gotta make sure that I put extra straps on it because we already know what just happened. So by the time I get done from 8 o'clock, it's supposed to be done by 12 o'clock, it is now about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So I done spent my whole day at this place, missed the nail shop, missed all the stuff that I wanted to do. Nothing gets done. All right. So now I'm leaving there, and it's going to take every bit of, a couple hours for me to get from where I am, because now in Georgia traffic, it's nighttime, it's Friday, shit's happening, and now I got to get to where I'm going to get. Meanwhile, y'all remember when I said I ain't have no gas? So now that's still a problem too. So I'm trying to figure out, but now my brain is like, fuck everything. Just go to the truck stop. And the truck stop now, I got to come past my house and everything else. So we hours away. So it's now 11 something, right? 11 p.m. I'm getting ready to now finally get to the ramp of the truck stop. And this is at exit 114, right? I live at 82. So the exit is 114. Literally, soon as I hit the fucking exit, all power went out. Gas gone. I literally let everything go. I drifted up. I just said, fuck it. Let the shit go. I was going to get as close to the gas station because I'm getting ready to park to the truck stop anyway. Literally, it came up the hill. Thank God nobody was there because I wasn't stopping. I would have stopped if the car was there, but wasn't nobody there. I let this shit drift right on the fucking bypass. So it's like the overpass and, cars coming under. So I got right to the bypass, the bypass, and it stopped right there. So now I gotta walk. The truck stop is in distance, so I can see it. So now I gotta park the truck here at the corner, walk about a mile to the gas station, pick up my pickup, fill up the gas things, the tanks, go back because literally, a 5 gallon, I kept a 5 gallon diesel thing, or what is it, 10 gallon, 5 gallon, whatever they are, diesel thing on the back of my truck. So I walked with that, filled that up, came back, got my truck. So I had to go back and forth about 2 or 3 times because you literally got to put enough gas in this motherfucker to make sure that, it's going to start. And mind you, you got to remember, it's a tractor trailer. It got 2 tanks. So when you pour in the gas, it levels out. So the gas that you got, don't laugh, Dex. This shit was fucked up. This shit was fucked up. He laughing. So now you're pouring the gas and then the shit levels out. So you still ain't got enough to start this motherfucker. So now I gotta go back and forth a couple different times because I need to be able to put enough gas in this bitch to start this motherfucker up. And if you ever ran out of gas in a tractor trailer, you know how this shit sucks all to be damned. Because you could now have to potentially pull the fucking hood, which you probably got to pull the hood anyway. You got to take and put gas in the top of the filter. We can laugh now. We can laugh now definitely because we survived, right? We barely, because it's fucking 1 o'clock now and I'm outside on the fucking overpass in Georgia. No lights, no nothing on highway fucking 20. But, you know, God is good. Ain't nobody kidnapped my ass. And the police, you know, was running back and forth, I guess. So anyway, now you got to pop the fucking hood. Make sure you pull the hood back. You got to pull the top off the filter. You got to dump gas in the fucking filter. Because now everything got to run. Like, you got to make sure everything is everything before you start fucking with this shit, right? So I did all of that. Get the truck started. Park my pickup ahead. Now some niggas out of nowhere coming and I'm confused because they asking me, no, I don't need no help. Just leave me the fuck alone. Get away from me, please and thank you. Like, to me, it'd be more triggering to me when men start doing shit. Like, back the fuck up. Leave me alone. I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I done already started. But now when y'all show up, now I got to watch this too. No, just leave me alone. Thank you, but no thank you. So I get the fucking truck, the big truck started, get it to the fucking, fuel stop, put the gas in the fucking tank. Now I gotta find a parking spot. And if y'all know anything about trucking right now, or, you know, even at that time, because this was 2023, there's no fucking parking spots. People be mad as fuck. But anyway, because I knew everybody where I was and I was parking my truck there anyway, I parked next to the thing and they let me park there. So I parked next to the, they have a mechanic shop right there. So I parked right there and now I gotta walk back because y'all remember my pickup now is on the highway. So now I gotta walk back to my pickup. Walk back to my pickup. It's dark, pitch black. Get to the pickup. Now I gotta drive home. I'm at 114. It's at 82. Georgia miles ain't normal miles. I don't know why the fuck everywhere else you go, it's a mile, maybe, you know, a mile a minute, something of that nature or whatever. Georgia, I don't know what fucking type of miles they got. It don't make sense. Anyway, so get to the house. At this point, my brain is frazzled. It's 1:30, 1 something, somewhere around there. And I can't fucking take it. I done had a day from fucking hell. But I lived. I didn't get no insurance, nothing. Nobody died. And the number 1 rule of Earth School is nobody died, play as fuck up. And yeah, it definitely, God is good. Yeah, definitely God is good. Cause I was done when the shit almost fell. Like literally, if it wasn't for God, I had nothing else in me. Anyway, so long story short, pulled to the house. For some reason, I got out at the top. This is how you can see where very clearly how this shit played out. I stopped at the front for some reason. Never do this. I checked the mail. Got the mail. And then I pulls up. So as I'm pulling up slow. Hit the button. I pulls in. Then something says, check your cameras. Check your cameras. I go check the cameras. Y'all can see this bird fly over the back of my truck when I start pulling into the fucking house. And then the shit just disappears. Y'all, I was crying as I was taking a shower, like literally, because I know that wasn't nothing but God protecting my ass that day, because something in the system wanted me to fail so fucking bad. Something in the system that day wanted me to die so bad that day. And God kept pushing me. And God kept pushing me. It didn't matter what happened. I made it through every bit of it. It may have been uncomfortable. It may have been time consuming. It may have just been the bullshit. Either way, I made it. But y'all, that day was some shit. And I've had like, you know, some bad days in trucking, but never that was the worst day. But mind you, the other funny part about this was God had been telling me the whole entire time, like, you got to get out of trucking, get out of trucking. But mind you, I kept saying, like, I got bills. I can't get out of trucking. I had a dream that I was going to get in an accident. And literally, I couldn't remember a lot of my dreams. They made sure I remembered that dream that night. I was driving and on a road that I'm normally, because I would run Georgia 75 going into Florida. I would run Florida and Georgia back, you know, because every time I went up to the East Coast, something, like, they kept telling me stay away from the East Coast, period. Every time I went up to the East Coast, something would happen. It would fucking rain. It would be something crazy, right? So I started running back and forth to Florida. And so the dream was somehow I'm driving and all of a sudden the truck just went on its own. I end up in the midst of the trees. I knew I wasn't dead because I could hear people outside talking. The front of the truck was so mangled and I felt warm. That was the thing. So I told, and in order to get it out of my system, because I didn't want to, you know, speak nothing into existence, I had that dream twice. Literally, as God is saying, get out of trucking, get out of trucking, that dream came to me twice. God is so good. The accident did happen. The accident happened a week after the fact. And I had told some people before that. I said, I had a dream that I got in an accident and this is what happened. The only reason why I'm telling y'all is because I need to get it out of my system. Not that I want to speak anything into existence, but I got to get it out of my system. I got to tell somebody, right? So I told y'all. And so then the accident happened. Mind you, when the accident happened, it wasn't the back of the truck that was mangled. I mean, it wasn't the front of the truck that was mangled, because I ended up in the woods in my dream. It ended up being the back of the truck that ended up mangled. But let me tell y'all how this accident happened. This is me. I'm on 75, driving along in my automobile, minding my own business. Out of nowhere, I see nothing. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it is pow! And then I see the car go to the side. I'm on a straight road, just driving. Somebody ran up to me to hit me. How the fuck do somebody run up to you to hit you? Like, accidents don't happen like that. Like, we're on a regular highway. It's the middle of the night. It's literally the middle of the night. Ain't no reason. It ain't no traffic around. It's not like a whole bunch of activity. It's not a whole lot of nothing. It's just me and whoever this nigga was that decided that. To me, what I think happened, and they lied, because literally I also think that whoever the person was, they must have had some pull, because this nigga got in an accident right after he hit me. Mind you, while he was over there with me, he looked like he was exhausted. He looked like he was tired as fuck. And he hit me in a rental car. This nigga had to have known somebody, and this is why I keep saying this system pisses me the fuck off, because it's not right. This system is not right. This system is nepotism. Nepotism is definitely alive and well in this system. Because ain't no way you or me can get in an accident and then get in another accident right behind that and not get the fuck arrested. Not get drug tested, not get anything. But somehow this particular person got in an accident in a rental car. They issued him another rental car and he got in another accident. And then they held my case out so long that by the time anything showed up, the insurance company, the insurance company actually already didn't give me some of the money that I should have had, because they was mad that a black girl made that much money in trucking. So they literally held back. They actually owe me like $11,000 that I never fucking got. Then the attorneys, like, y'all, this shit, I'm just tired of this system. The crazy part is that everybody can see that this shit is fucked up, and people will act like Oh, we didn't know. Y'all didn't know. Being white got to be a hell of a thing. Mind you, guess what? I don't give a damn whether or not it's this system, the next lifetime, the lifetime after that. Every time, I'm going to choose to be black. Every time. Like, if they ask me, every time, I'm going to choose to be black. Every fucking time. But y'all other people, when the shit really finally hits the fan and y'all brains actually do start to register how much bullshit y'all have helped. And I think that's where a lot of y'all are really having the issue at. A lot of y'all are having an issue because it's almost like, oh, well, we didn't see this. Yes, the fuck y'all did. Y'all not gonna convince me if y'all didn't see it. I'm glad y'all are finally waking up to the fact, but every time I hear one of y'all say, we didn't see it, yes, the fuck you did. You're not going to convince me that you didn't. You saw it with your mama. You saw it with your great-grandmama. You saw it with your granddaddy. It was just convenient for y'all to turn the other eye. Turn your head the other way and act like you didn't see it. But the amount of stuff that has been happening in this system, because the reason why I say yes, you did, because a lot of y'all are very smart. A lot of y'all are very smart. So how you as a smart person can't see the years and the history behind this place. You didn't want to see it. If you saying you didn't see it, you didn't want to see it, but you saw it. Whether or not you overlooked it and whether or not you were complacent to it, you're not going to ever fucking convince me that you didn't see it. And now, it's like the thing. Every time I hear somebody, my aunt says the same exact thing over and over again. He didn't say this was gonna happen like this. And it wasn't supposed to be this. Well, what the fuck was it supposed to be? Y'all was cool with it happening as long as it wasn't you. As long as it wasn't your family, y'all was cool with whatever they were going to do. Hey, Mike. So why was it cool for them to do it to other people and now it's not cool for them to do it to you? So everybody that wore them red hats and everything else that's now on the fucking line crying and all this other shit, he didn't say this, that, yeah. Yes, he did. Everything he said. But y'all thought it was okay when it was other families about to suffer the consequences. But now that it's your bitch ass suffering the consequences, now all of a sudden it's a problem. But just so we all are very clear, go throughout history, y'all always been on a chopping block too. Y'all were never exempt from it. They just hide that part a little bit closer from y'all. Oh no, it's gonna be, long as the brown people getting beat up, shot, whatever's happening to all of them, pew-pewed, intrigued, like all of that shit, y'all was fine with it. And then y'all run from it because as soon as somebody starts talking like what I'm saying, all of a sudden y'all disappear because you're not ready for the hard conversations. You don't like the fact that you are what you are and you are now feeling the consequences of you being what the fuck that you are. And the only way that you get past it and around it is you have to acknowledge the fact that you were complacent in your behavior. You can't run from this. God is not going to let you run from this. The ancestors are not going to let you run from this. So, when, little black bitches like me show up and you be mad that I start saying what I be saying, get involved in the conversation. Because people are allowed to change. And I love everybody that loves me. So you are allowed to change. But make sure that the change is really a change. And you not just, ooh, I'm just going to be here. Because I need to see you, get in the field. For real. Like I've been telling everybody before this whole entire shit started. And my channel can tell you that I've been saying it since the time this shit started. Get y'all fucking people. If you really sorry and if you really want to help, get your people. Get y'all fucking people. But don't act like you want to be, a advocate for the cause if you ain't willing to get out in the field for the cause. Because we already been in the field. We already been, doing what the hell we've been doing. That's why you hear all the black people saying, oh no, we're resting. And y'all motherfuckers too. Y'all better figure it the fuck out. Don't rest too long to where it's we done missed our moment. So I'm sure God will tell us when the moment is, but don't miss the moment. And also notice that a lot of your favorite people don't give a fuck about y'all. This is why I even said about this music shit. For the music people to be now coming and talking about, oh, they want to take full monetization over. Y'all do know what that look like. It start like that. But mind you, they're pushing for us to use their audios and this, that, and the third because they want to push them songs. But then after the song got pushed, now they want 100% of the revenue. We need to stop using their fucking songs. Y'all need to stop fucking supporting them. Fuck them damn musicians and their concerts and everything else, because guess what? Where the fuck are they now? Where they at? Yeah. Y'all better start fucking paying attention. It's convenient for the celebrities to come out and say, oh, I got a concert, or oh, this is happening, or oh, I need your money. But where the fuck are they at when the families and everybody talking about, oh, they didn't got food, this and the third? Who did y'all hear stand up and say, okay, we're going to support and help the people that fucking helped us? Even Cardi B came back out and said, I didn't know that rent was going up, this, that, and the third, when she was, promoting her shit, and she was saying she's a mom, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, it's a whole lot of fucking moms running around here, ain't got no mansion to live in, ain't got no Maybachs, ain't got no fucking Bentleys, ain't got none of that shit, barely got fucking food. But when it's time for them to promote something, all of a sudden you're their favorite person. But y'all not their favorite fucking person when y'all outside starving. So y'all better start paying attention. I know everybody want to be in everybody's business. Oh, it's this, that, and the third, da 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 da. This is, whatever. No, start paying attention to who the fuck is helping y'all when it is time. What are they doing for y'all? Because I ain't really seen too much of it. And my timeline be showing me a whole bunch of shit. So who are the people that are helping y'all? Who are the people that are helping us when it's the time? Like, any of these celebrities can get on their platform and say, y'all, we need to start putting plans together because da 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 da. Ain't nobody saying nothing. It's all of the smaller creators that are saying something, and then they're covering the smaller creators up because they don't want y'all to see that the small people are saying, y'all, what are we doing about this? What's happening? What are we going to do? Where are the people at? How is this going to play out? But when it's time for a concert, guess what they're going to do? Come play in y'all fucking face. When it's time for something to be sold, what they going to do? Come play in and if y'all haven't noticed, a lot of them are running out of the country. A lot of them are leaving the country. Because they don't want to stand for whatever. They don't want to help fix whatever the fuck this is. They have the platform that they could actually help. But guess what? They're going to take their motherfucking family. They're going to move out of the country as if it's not like happening in the world. But like, that's the other part that I'm confused about. Like, y'all do see shit happening everywhere. Shit is happening everywhere. But they gonna take their families out of the country with your money. They gonna keep pushing, CDs and it's that movies and everything else to you while they out of the country. Y'all look, my phone over there, my TikTok just hung the fuck up. Literally just hung the fuck up. The battery's full and everything, but this phone was glitching so bad, literally the battery's full. The power's off. It shut them off because they be mad. But this is what I'm saying. Why is the speech, it's 546, y'all. And my phone done cut the fuck off. Full ass battery. Look. Full ass fucking battery. Look at the battery. Fucking full. Look at the battery. Fucking full. But the amount of, like I said, it's the radiation or the control or whatever the fuck is happening with the fucking video, the shit. Why y'all cut it off? I ain't said nothing wrong. Everything that I said is the fucking truth. But meanwhile, let's hinder that. But if I get up here and talk about, oh, a bunch of dumb shit, guess what? It's going to work perfectly fine. And it's strange because I'm confused. I ain't said nothing that somebody else should be fucking saying. I don't even have a platform to where it could even create any type of change. That's the other part. It's 5 people looking. And you mean to tell me that I'm such a fucking threat to 5 fucking people that you gotta cut my shit off? It don't make sense. And none of the shit ever adds up. It never adds the fuck up because I'm confused. Mind you, it's people with big ass platforms that could make a change, that could say something, not saying shit. Make it make sense. Cause I'm fucking confused. Like, y'all went through all that problems for what? This phone is burning the fuck up, y'all. And all I'm gonna do is push back live again. Cause what the fuck? What y'all be so mad for? Am I telling a lie? Look at this. This is one of the things they said push. Your content plus popular songs equal magic. How is it going to equal magic if y'all are now saying that they want to take 100% of the revenue? So what are y'all doing? Why one platform? Because this TikTok pushing all the shit. So why is it that one platform can do that but the other ones can't? I need to know. Make it make sense. So they wanna push for you to use their fucking audios and shit, but these motherfuckers don't want to pay you for using it. They want the money from them using it. I'm confused. It's a lot of shit happening that makes me wonder. Things that make you go, huh? Let's see, where's he at? Shit fucking stupid. Y'all, this is anyway. I'm going to take everything that I put on that one because, y'all, I was having a whole conversation yesterday. I was just fucking sick of it. Hey, gays, welcome. Thank you for being here. I just been fucking sick of this whole entire shit because it don't make sense. And mind you, it's not like we can't see it. We can see it. This, even the fact that the phone's cutting off, that's not normal. That's weird. It don't work like that. Shit don't work like that. So why is that happening? Oh, it let me resume the live too. It let me go right back to the same one. Say hey Ty, that was Mike over there. Mike, yeah, I've been up since fucking 3:33 for some reason because it was important for me to get the fuck up to see all the chaos that was happening in the world. And so I was confused, but all I know is it's a lot of shit happening that don't make sense to me. And so, we just going to keep on doing what we doing. We're going to try to keep a high vibrational attitude. But I'm going to need this world to kind of level up to the high vibration that I'm trying to get to. Because at this point, I don't see it. And I don't see how every time you turn around, it is something, they're trying to do something to the fucking people. Like, that don't make sense to me. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's how I grow up. That's how I live. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It don't matter who the fuck doing it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Meanwhile, we all watching a lot of wrong ass shit take place every fucking day and ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So now what? And I already told y'all, if y'all need somebody, if y'all need a regular ass person to run for president, I'll run. Because, bitch, I mean, if they could do it, clearly I could do the job because all you got to do is do what? Sit there and don't do crimes? Like, at this point, I'm sure that's what everybody, like, do the right thing. Do the fucking right thing. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard. But somehow these people find it hard. I'm not understanding. and God, get your people. Because it's pissing me the fuck off. Like, literally every bit of it is pissing me the fuck off. All we doing is sitting around here talking about a bunch of weird ass, strange ass shit. Like, why are we having conversations? Why ain't nobody upset that it keeps being a conversation, petty conversation? Don't forget the, file. Why is it okay to have that conversation every day sitting online? Nobody's, even flagging the people or the person that's doing it. It's almost like they're trying to make some shit regular. That's not regular. That's not normal. But meanwhile, these are the conversations that are running our world and our community right now. I don't like that. Because unlike what the people are saying that's sitting in position, like, you're really supposed to be protecting the little ones. Who the fuck is protecting the little ones? Nobody. They don't care. So y'all just out here, everybody just out here on a daily basis. They literally trying to make it so like that's normal. But again, I came from a time where you couldn't say certain cuss words even on TV. You couldn't say certain cuss words. You couldn't show certain parts. You couldn't do a lot of shit. But guess what's normal now? The cuss words are normal. The adult activity is normal. That wasn't normal when I was growing up. You couldn't show this or you couldn't say this, but now it's happening. I'm confused. Why is that happening? How can I help you? Hello? Hi, you are beautiful. I said you are beautiful. All right, so then there's something else happening. So I'm gonna just do whatever they doing. But anyway, so we couldn't have those conversations or any of that. So I'm confused as to how everything is happening online right now, and nobody's saying nothing about that. But it's a whole bunch of y'all. I just don't understand. So I'm gonna just go from there. I don't know what the hell's happening, but somehow I done got in the middle of a whole something that. Okay, what's happening? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, how do you leave? Let me just get off of here, cause y'all, that's weird shit happening. And then let's see what happens, cause they'll be damn sure trying to say I done said some shit that I ain't, get with this, that, and the third. And then, like I said, that whole fucking picture shit, that was weird to me because all of a sudden I got flagged for showing y'all a fucking picture of some people that's on something that was online that I pulled off. That was actually still on their fucking platform. That's the other part that I don't understand. It's still on your fucking platform. But yet you got time to want to flag me for it. You don't have time to take the shit down though. So I don't know what's up with the current events and things of that nature, but at the end of the day, I done had a fucking enough. All right, y'all, let me see if I can find this thing because I really want to be able to give y'all this information that I was looking at yesterday. So let me see if I can pull it up. All I got to maybe do is log out of this one and log into another one because it was a good conversation that y'all might want to hear. Let me see if I can pull it up. Gaze, how's your weekend? Let me see if I can pull this shit up for y'all. If I can pull it up for y'all, y'all would probably like, is that on the wrong one? All right, that's why. Oh, yep, right here. I think so. Let's see. All right, so when I ask, is my soul different than me? Because like I'm talking to y'all right now, but I can also, you know, hear clearly, you know, some other things taking place, right? And so your soul is not separate from you, but it's bigger than you. You and your soul expression of your soul. So you are the physical expression of your soul. Your personality, emotions, habits, likes, voices is one chapter of a much larger being. Your soul is the whole book. So your soul is the eternal part. It's the part that never dies, never forgets, never loses the truth of who you are. So meaning, if your soul never dies, where does it go when the vessel dies, right? Anyway, so your human self is a temporary expression. This version of you has a body, an identity, and a timeline. Your soul has all versions, all timelines, all dimensions. You and your soul are one, but not equal in size. Your soul is the ocean, your human self in one wave. The wave is not separate, but the ocean holds more. Your soul is your higher consciousness, your inner being. The part of you that loves you unconditionally, gives you, and remembers your purpose. The part of you that says, I've loved you in every dimension, because that was one part of the message that I was talking about. Your soul is you without fear, without limits, without wounds. Not a different being, just a full, healed, expanded, eternal version of you. You are your soul wearing a human experience, not a human trying to reach a soul experiencing itself through human form. So, what your soul looks like energetically. Your soul is not a shape, it's a frequency field. But we describe it in human terms. It appears a luminous light field with layers. Your soul radiates like a full body aura, stretching beyond dimensions. Colors shift based on your state. Golds, whites, indigos, rose tones, crystalline blues. So geometric signature. Every soul has a pattern, spirits, grids, vortexes, or sacred shapes. Yours feels like a gold and indigo infinity loop, which, you know, that's my name, Golden Girl 302. So there's that. Meaning you evolve through cycles, not straight lines. Movement, not stillness. Your soul feels like motion, waves, pulses, streaming lights. It's alive, fluid, ancient, and wise. Your soul feels like I've been here long before you were human and long after you're done. Because literally, y'all, I was having a moment yesterday because a lot of this shit is literally pissing me off. Did y'all hear that? Some type of beeping that went off. You felt this presence in dreams and deja vu and in moments where you suddenly know something without knowing why. Your soul never stops speaking to you, but it speaks differently than your mind. It speaks through sensation, not through words. Warm, chills, pressure on the chest, ringing in the ears, tingles. Those are your soul signatures. Your soul says yes with expansion. It says no with contraction. And I'm gonna tell y'all something also how I ended up coming to these thoughts yesterday. Not thoughts, knowing. The kind that drops and feels like truth. So it speaks through synchronicities, numbers, songs, random signs, messages just happen to appear. That's your soul redirecting you. It speaks through peace. It speaks through peace that doesn't match the situation. When everything should feel stressful, but something inside of you feels steady. That's your soul taking over. Like now, a lot of us have that. Thank you. A lot of us have that because we are peaceful in the midst of everything that's happening right now, right? We know it's not right, but it's peace be still, right? Your gut, your heart, your intuition, these are soul instruments. Signs your soul is guiding you right now. You're detaching from things that used to matter. This means your soul is pulling you into alignment. Number 2, you feel timeline shifting fast. You wake up different or the energy around you feels new. This is soul-led transformation. 3, you feel done with certain people without a reason. Your soul is closing contracts. A lot of that is happening right now because I done said to y'all multiple times, y'all know that feeling when it is, you know, what they say about most people, you ask God to reveal your enemies and you start losing friends and family, but a lot of us have been moving away anyway and, you know, moving to get to us, our higher selves. Your soul is pushing you to the next dimension. You feel guided to create, speak, or step into purpose. Like what I'm saying, where are the people who have actual platforms that matter? The people who have actual platforms that matter, where are they? And why are they not saying anything? But when they want your money, my weekend was calm too until I woke up, gays. That's what I said. I woke up into chaos, Monday chaos. 3:33 is when I got up. And it just went straight kick in the door. But mind you, I told y'all my week seems to start on Friday. So Friday, I was cleaning, doing, you know, everything that I need to do to prep, like opening up the week. So I don't know why it always makes me feel like Friday's the end of the week for some people, but for me, Friday's the beginning of whatever's about to happen. And so cleaning up the energy, getting everything together, and y'all seen what I was doing. But when I woke up this morning, it was the shit hit the fan. That's a bunch of shit. Mind you, I'm getting ready to have to actually delete my whole entire Instagram and Facebook, it looks like, because they're over there talking about some, they want full monetization. I'm never giving you that. So, bitch, I'll delete it. If you want to use my work, my videos, and you think that I'm going to let you monetize my shit to where you get all the anything from it, bitch, fuck you. I'll delete all of that shit because nobody gets nothing. And then, like I said, I won't do another fucking video with no music in it ever, because fuck y'all. The music industry in a whole can go to hell from what I care about or what I know, because why would y'all be doing that? Lovely see you in Tyke's kitchen, period. Thank you. And that's what I was doing yesterday. And then it ended up being a whole bunch of stuff after that, because then my son came and they brought all this other extra food in here. So then it was too many people in here for me to go live for y'all me to finish the greens and all the other shit with y'all. But everything turned out great. Like food, listen, I literally been sitting right there. That's what I'm telling y'all. I woke up right, and I kept getting a sense of like, get up, get up, get up. I wasn't doing it because I was enjoying my rest. Like I said, my knee was hurting. But mind you, it feels a lot better now, but still. I rested it. But then by 3:33, I'm like, okay, that must be something. And then I get online, all of my platforms are going crazy, where it is like Facebook, and apparently some program that went through and started saying that I can't have this, that, and the third. But guess what? I'm going to delete it or I'm going to fucking mute it. Anyone that they allow me to mute is going on fucking mute. And anyone that they allow me to just to delete that says you want to claim all 100% of my monetization, bitch, fuck you. So whoever that company was, MGM, MGA, whatever the fuck, bitch, fuck y'all. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to download it, re-upload it with a fucking voiceover, but never in fucking hell, or, you know, in the pits of hell will I ever allow a fucking record company Because now it seems like they now are going past their own fucking artists, and now they're trying to take from the regular people. I don't give a fuck what you take from them raggedy ass fucking artists, because they not doing shit for us no fucking way. Some of them frequencies need to be shut the fuck down any fucking way. So for me waking up and seeing that they said, oh, we want full monetization, bitch, y'all had to know I was going to get on God's internet and tell the fucking creators to fucking delete y'all ass. And if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But guess what? We can't stop motherfuckers from wanting to be slaves. Not in this lifetime or any lifetime do I ever want to be a fucking slave to music, to the fucking people, to no fucking body. I'm not doing it. Y'all gonna have to talk to God about it, because at this point, like, I'm sick of this whole entire shit. Mind you, I'm saying I love life. I want to enjoy life. I want to be left alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Whatever this system is, I don't like it. I don't want it. You are not authorized. It's a no for me. It's a fucking no for me. So if that's what y'all want to do, then y'all do that. But I'm not going to do that. Okay? And if y'all was smart, y'all shouldn't want to do it either. Because ain't no way in hell you going to create content. They ask y'all to push the music. You put the shit on the platforms. And then all of a sudden, now they're asking for 100% of your monetization. Sounds like it was a setup, and sounds like to me like they thought that because a lot of them have so much content that they're not gonna, bitch, I'ma fucking delete it. I would fucking delete the whole page. For real, for real. But I ain't gonna delete my page. But I will fucking delete y'all bitches, because fuck y'all. So all the music will be gone. So from this point on, I'm going to know that I got to literally create content with my voice, because if you use their shit, if you use the audio and they'll say, oh, trending video, this, that, and the third, don't put it nowhere but here on TikTok. Because literally everywhere else, Facebook, Instagram, all of that shit, the record companies are saying they want full monetization on your shit. I just showed y'all where they said it. So my whole Instagram probably about to get wiped off, and so is my whole fucking Facebook, because if I'm not going to get nothing from it, neither the fuck are they. What the hell do I look like? Like, that ain't why I created content, bitch. I created content to be able to make money from it. First, I started creating content because I loved it. Now, y'all are doing some shit to where y'all not even making it fun no more for the fucking content creators, because now y'all over here doing shit like that. And I done had to where, you know, certain of the company said, we'll split the revenue. I was even cool with that, right? Even though that was a thing. But we should have known the next thing was get ready to come once they did that. But yeah, fuck y'all, bitch. I don't need y'all raggedy ass music that much. And mind you, like I said, some of y'all frequencies ain't really all that great anyway. So shit. Fuck y'all. Anyway. So I said, why does it feel like I'm talking to my soul or trying to find the truth of my outer world that I live in, where I'm confused, but my soul keeps telling me that everything I see or hear is a fucking lie? Because this can't be right. Like, this ain't what God made. This is not what God made. God gave us everything that we needed, and then somehow we let these stupid ass people turn it into money. God gave us everything that we needed. Everything that we fucking need should be free. It was free. And then we allowed them to fucking monetize it. Then over the weekend, just so y'all know, one of the theories that I was listening to, it was a whole bunch of bullshit, but it actually rings, you know, a little bit true. Because y'all know how the more you get, the more they start giving you shit for free, right? But it was talking about how the people who really actually, you know, they're not even a part of our system. They're not a part of our monetary system. They're not a part of any of that. Like, they live in a completely different system than we do. Mind you, it keeps being a thing. The rich get richer, the poor gets poorer, and the richer wants to put their foot on your fucking neck. Mind you, we keep being consumers. Mind you, I'm selling y'all shit that y'all want, need, anything else. because I already said I don't want to be a consumer. I'm tired of being a consumer, but there's stuff that we need. Do you know that I was watching videos this earlier and yesterday, and then I'm wondering why we have couches and shit like that, but the Asian people are sitting on the fucking floors and everything else. Mind you, their elderly can sit on the floor till they fucking 9,000 years old, but yet our elderly been sitting on couches and everything else, and then they end up with back problems, fucking posture problems and everything else. But the Asian elderly is sitting on the fucking floor. Does that not tell us something? All of our comforts are fucking us. But, you know, nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Take it how it resonates. So what you're feeling is one of the strongest signs of spiritual awakening, timeline shift, and identity realignment. And it can feel confusing, destabilizing, or surreal, but here's the deeper truth behind what's happening to you. Why it feels like you're talking to your soul, because you are. When your human self becomes overwhelmed, confused, or unsure of what's real, your soul steps forward. It speaks louder, it pushes through the noise, it tries to guide you back to the truth underneath the illusion. This happens when your consciousness is rising, your intuition is activating, old belief systems are collapsing, you're remembering who you are beyond the physical world. Your soul is a part of you that cannot lie. So when your outer world feels confusing, your inner voice feels louder and more certain. While your soul feels like it's telling you everything you see or hear is a lie, your soul is exposing illusions. You're waking up from conditioning, programming, trauma, and false beliefs that you were taught. Your soul is saying, this is not who you truly are. This is not the truth of reality. Look deeper. It feels like lies because your higher self sees things your physical mind does not. So again, I was telling y'all about a movie that I was watching that is called Genie, Grant Me a Wish. This movie is discussing this and it's showing this, but it's also going back over timelines and showing how certain energies are circling each other and how cause and effect, even from back then, is creating effects even right now in your life, and you trying to get away or make certain decisions. Like literally, I told y'all, one of my favorite scriptures, and I keep saying it, a virtuous woman. The girl in the video, the girl in the movie always was virtuous in every lifetime. She was always a giver. So now there was deals and things made because they were trying to corrupt the person. The energy trying to corrupt you or the situation. How in the hell is Elon Musk also now technically a trillionaire? Well, this is about to piss me off too, because literally the richest man in the world, Mansa Musa, a black man, right? Y'all do realize all timelines are playing itself out right now, right? You know how they keep saying that this other dude over here is acting like, you know, them people, okay? So y'all do realize the great awakening, everybody's waking up to their true self. Like if you are feeling, you know, you were connected to this timeline, and this timeline, but there are certain timelines that have been forgotten. Mind you, these people already know these things exist. So you just woke up to the old school, da-da-da-da-da. It says Elon Musk net worth discussed. I don't give a fuck about his net worth. Y'all literally just saw this whole company tank. Then this motherfucker went behind the scenes with Doge and all that, start playing around in our system. The people losing money, but how the fuck are they not? So of course he would be that if he went in the system and did what? Like, you know, when I be saying we gotta think, we gotta use our medulla oblongata, you know, our thinking cap, we gotta, you know, start paying attention to what this is saying. It's all, I ain't saying shit. All I know is I said something. Ask yourself, if you was going broke and your stocks were tanking, and then all of a sudden you got access to our systems, why 4 people? 4 people are peeking in. Ask fun questions to bring them in. I don't want them in. And why y'all just peeking? Because I keep trying to tell y'all don't understand how this system is snitching on y'all asses. And when y'all have been gang stalked or anything else, if you have been gang stalked and now you are turning into the gang stalker, bitch, you're a problem. Like, y'all don't realize behind the scenes, these fucking machines are telling us that y'all are there. They're doing it intentionally. I keep trying to tell y'all, everything being exposed. Everything's being exposed. Stop being creepy ass people. Stand up and fucking say something. That's weird. The system is snitching on y'all. We know y'all are there. Bring your bitch ass in here, say hi, or fucking go. Stop doing that. Because that's weird. If you're not sure, then just go. If you belong here, get your ass in here and say something. That's all you gotta do. Like, that's weird to me. The system is telling on y'all. So either come or go. Do that. Stop riding the fucking fence because y'all also are part of the fucking problem. I keep saying that. So clearly y'all can't be on the spiritual side of people because y'all would know better than that. That shit, and mind y'all, how many times have I been telling y'all, even before this system started, I said it gives, y'all remember Tim the Toolman Taylor? When, what's the guy, Al, that be fucking in his backyard, all you can see is the fucking eyes? The fucking system is telling that y'all here. Y'all weird for that. Come in or leave. Close the fucking door, bitch. Anyway, y'all, use y'all brain. The nigga was losing money. Nobody's buying that. Mind you, I just woke up to a dude saying, this is also part of the bullshit, that his car is affecting his health. Now, what cars were not here before? So I don't have to tell y'all. It's like when they're saying something about the kids and the A word. And all of a sudden, now it's rampant that now the A word exists. But it wasn't happening at a certain point in time. What the fuck did they introduce into the system that made this? And which also keeps being a thing. Why do they keep being allowed to do shit to the people? Why is nobody getting crimes against humanity for the shit that they keep introducing? Because guess what? These companies, y'all keep finding out that they knew that this was doing this to y'all, to us, before they put it out. They knew that this was going to happen. But they covered it up because they was going to make $1 trillion. Like, this ain't getting on y'all nerves. Like, it's not doing nothing to y'all on a daily basis. That every fucking day you wake up in this shit-ass fucking place that this is happening. Meanwhile, we live in a most amazing place ever. They're making it bad. They are making it bad. And even in that movie, you know what they said? The earth is sick. Why is the earth sick? Not because of nothing you or me did, but also because of some shit that we did because we're not saying nothing. We just keep wanting and needing shit. Because I have to be better than you because that's why I got the brand new, 2025 joint. No, never mind. The shit that just came out was fine. They are not taking no breaks in between the shit that they are doing. That tells you. They know what we are. Consumer. Oh, you can't be this if you don't have this. You got to have the best of this. Meanwhile, a nigga saying he's sick because he bought one of them, cars. People can tell y'all shit right in y'all fucking face. And literally, I just showed them. This platform just literally shut down while I had a full battery because they was mad at what the fuck I was saying. Shut my whole entire phone the fuck down. Now, if it's not the platform, because everybody keeps saying that the phones can't be, H, but it looked like the phone is H'd. Because why would it shut off full battery on the charger? All of a sudden, it's going haywire like somebody trying to get in it. What you trying to get in it? What you trying to see? I'm right here on 9,000 different platforms. You can go rerun the shit back. I ain't never said nothing that I ain't repeat, okay? I'm going to fucking repeat it. Because the truth is the truth, and right is right, and wrong is wrong. And half the time, I can say what the truth is, literally repeat exactly what the fuck they just showed us, and then they get mad at the fact that they showed us what the fuck I just said. Like, this got to be the weirdest fucking place ever because ain't no fucking way you gonna do some shit and then be mad that I observed it and I told it. So you mad because I can see, and you mad because I can actually think that the shit that you did or the shit that you said ain't right. It's like the people that y'all end up in marriages with, relationships with, family members. I watched a little boy the other day, and it could have been a skit or whatever, but guess the fuck what? And here we go with the 4 people are peeking in. 4 people peeking in again. The shit that a little boy over the weekend, they were singing a song, and he said, I believe that, you know, my such and such wants to, you know, get rid of me. Y'all see the evil, dirty looks that people give y'all? Y'all know when somebody don't want to do nothing for you. It be a person saying, oh, I love you. I love everything about you. Meanwhile, when it's time to level up, guess what they do? Nothing. You have to do all the fucking work. When shit is happening, they not helping. Y'all, actions speak louder than words. And the actions of the people be showing disgust to you. Half y'all be doing shit for people, half of us be doing shit for people. Meanwhile, the people looking at us upside our fucking head. They don't care nothing about us. We are beneficial to them, but technically, if they could do it themselves, they would try to X your ass the fuck out as fast as they could. But yet we still be loving on them. Yet we still allow them access. Why are we like that as a people? Why is that the conditioning that we have been put in? A lot of y'all women wake up with niggas that don't fucking like y'all. A lot of y'all men wake up with women that don't fucking like y'all. Play in your face, on your top, but just because every now and then they squeeze your ass or give you a kiss, you all in. I just watched fucking Papoose and that girl literally yesterday, which made me laugh, cause bitch, I don't want him to like you no way anyway, right? Cause I love Papoose, but anyway, they was fucking taking pictures, and the girl turns around and says, "Give me a kiss." You clearly see that this nigga hurt her. You clearly see this nigga hurt her. Guess what he did? Not kiss her. That happens to a lot of y'all. It could be a hug. It could be as simple as, mind you, this shit is on camera. Now, if she didn't run that shit the fuck back, and mind you, you saw her face. Instantly, she gave like, you know, she was getting ready to be mad, but then there was somebody in the background, hey. So then she went right on into, but literally that whole interaction was fucked. Now, it's something that we're going to need to talk about when we got done with this. Like, that's a conversation. Mind y'all, a lot of y'all don't even get that lucky to get it on camera, but some of y'all be lucky to get it on camera. I watched another lady. She's sitting at the beach with her nigga. She trying to show him what's on her phone. You know what he was doing? Probably texting the next bitch because he was not interested in none of the shit this bitch was saying. But meanwhile, we'll be having time to give out advice to everybody else about their relationship. You can observe everybody else's shit, but you can't observe this funky ass bitch or this funky ass nigga playing in your fucking face. Or your family members doing this. Y'all, the enemy, the entity, the devil, the demon, the whatever the fuck y'all calling them, can't get in without access from somebody that you have allowed access to you. This is the reason why when everybody be saying, oh, we want to do da-da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third, bitch, I don't want to play with you. I don't want to be friends with you, none of the above. Because ain't no fucking way. You are on assignment, and bitch, you gonna make me... So nah. Start paying attention to these people's behavior. Start paying attention to the dirty looks. Nigga said he looked like he want to do this. Nigga all in his face. But then it ain't going to be till the nigga come up missing or, you know, then they going to be saying, oh, well, it was his cousin because his cousin was looking at him. Bitch, we be getting the signs before we be getting the signs. The signs be there. They be looking at you upside your head. They be not helping when you need help. They be not showing up when you saying, I'm doing this. They be there and present, but they don't be having, you know, like one time, listen, y'all, this shit was so weird and random, but literally, as I was going through, you know, the awakening, the major, when that glitch that fucking literally rocked my whole entire system, right? And out of nowhere, because it would be random ass things that would show up, right? Out of nowhere, they said, this person is always around you, but stop giving to this person because you're always paying, right? Mind you, I always got money. I'm always the one with the money. So, of course, when I got, my people got, right? I have always been beneficial to people. I know that for a fact. But when that glitch happened, God was literally on me to be very aware, right? So the message comes through. This person's going to invite you here. But stop paying for this person, because this person, when they go out with their other friends, they have money. They pay for themselves. They do this, right? Mind you, it was the weirdest, randomest thing, because I had just, said I was going to do this with this person. I was doing some work. I was in the big truck, so I was doing some work. The person called me, you want to go to lunch? They gonna come meet me. I was in a whole nother state. We was close to state, but they was gonna cross over. So the difference in the states was about an hour, right? So I'm like, cool, I got to do this first, finish my load. And once I'm done with my load, then, I'll come meet you, right? Mind you, God had other plans, because then the message comes across. Stop doing whatever you're doing with this person, because when this person goes out and hangs out with their friends, they act like they got it. They be having, an overage amount of money when they hang out with their other friends. But when they hang out with you, they ain't got no money, right? Y'all, I swear to God on my life, I'll drop dead right now. This happened in a matter of fucking less than 20 minutes. From the time I got the message until the next situation happened. God was lining me up. That glitch, y'all, that glitch was something serious, because ain't no way I could have been able to do this shit, because this ain't the first, that wasn't the first thing that happened that was like that. That where I get the message and then this happens. All right. So literally no sooner than God gave me that message that stop doing this with this person, because this person don't, act like they don't got money when they with you, but yet with everybody else they splurging this, that, and the third. I kid y'all not, my fucking phone rings and this bitch says, I don't have my wallet. I'm going to come meet you anyway, but I done lost my wallet. Yo, I can't make this shit the fuck up. I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it, because I'm not done. And so I don't know what's going to happen. But literally, God, in a matter of 20 minutes, showed me the person, the message, every fucking thing. Every fucking thing. Are y'all listening? Are you paying attention? Because, how the fuck did God know that this bitch was going to call and say she ain't got her wallet? And guess what I would normally say? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go kick it. It's people that literally, I don't give a fuck if I even said that I needed fucking $2 fucking. At this point, I feel like the amount of what I have put out into the universe with people, I should just be getting random ass universal checks just falling in the fucking mail every day, or cash apps coming from every single one of these people just for random here. But I tell you what I didn't get, but I don't be worried about it, because God be having me. Right behind that, another situation. These people are going to call and say this. Like, y'all, as plain as I'm saying, what I'm saying to you is how God said it to me. These people are going to call and say this. Y'all, these fucking people was calling and saying exactly what the fuck the message was coming out of thin air. It wasn't adding up. It started tripping me out, because I'm saying, how the fuck are you doing that? How is that happening? It don't make sense. Y'all, it wasn't a pieced up message. It was the fucking message all in itself. This bitch is going to say she don't got money. But yet when she go hang out with these people, she got money. She be flaunting, acting like she's this. But when she's around you, because guess what? We also be enabling to motherfuckers. A lot of y'all better start fucking paying attention to everything that's happening right now. And them messages that y'all be getting, that y'all think, I don't know how y'all be missing it. Because to me, I feel like if it happened to me that way, it gotta be, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that got a whole fucking message and the shit just showed up the way the message came. Because I know God don't play about me. But at the end of the day, I also know that there's some more of y'all that God don't play about either. And if you out here running around saying God don't play about you and you not hearing these fucking messages, then God definitely is playing with you. Because Ain't no fucking way. I got the whole entire message. God says, this girl's gonna call and say this. And then when she calls and say this what you tell her. Soon as I got the message, my fucking phone rings. The bitch is on the fucking phone saying what the fuck God just told me she was about to say. This shit was so creepy to the tune of a nigga ended up, I talked to, somebody else that was pertaining to and kind of knew around, this shit, right? Somebody that nobody would even think that I talked to. But me and this person go way, way back. I mean, way, way back. So me and this nigga be talking, but a lot of people don't know that I still, when this motherfucker call, I answer the phone, right? Or when I call this person, they answers the fucking phone. So as I'm talking to the person, because out of nowhere, the person calls. And here randomly, they'll do this thing. Person calls. And they says, are you fine? And I'm like, yep, why? Because, yo, you got this bitch fucking shook. What? I ain't did nothing to that person. I mentioned your name to this person. And it went like this. No, it's because these motherfucking people be doing shit. And when God tell you that these people doing shit and the shit that I said to her, God told me to tell this bitch. But then now this bitch is going around acting like I'm fucking, like they said they wasn't going to bring me the fuck. Don't mention her. Because something is not right. Probably. And I said it to people before. Don't fucking mention my name. Because little do y'all realize, and I still say it to people even to this day, and I done stopped even saying to people, don't try to come near me. Don't try to come near me. Don't talk to me, because I don't know what the fuck that is. It could be the curse. It could be the blessing. It could be whatever it is. But whatever entity or whatever spirit is protecting me is going to fuck your ass up. I promise you. Don't ask me why. I gave you the warning. I keep saying it. I kept saying it. And I probably haven't said it as much as I should be saying it. But if anybody go fucking watch any of my videos back on YouTube from fucking 2022, 2023, 2024, I kept telling people, don't try to come near me. But do you know what people hear? They hear a fucking challenge. And then after they get over this bitch and shit start happening, oh my God, something's wrong. No, bitch, I tried to warn you. I tried to tell you. Whatever that is, don't want nobody around me. Mind you, I don't even be trying to go around nobody because I don't give a fuck. I love everything that I do sitting right here. I don't got to be worried about being out in the streets. I don't got to worry about, like, I literally say that to everybody. I make my whole entire surroundings comfortable to where I ain't got to be outside because I don't want to go out there. The outside that I'm going out, like whatever vortex is around this house, I'm going to be outside in my backyard. I'm going to be cutting my grass. I'm going to be doing something to, kind of help motivate and push this land around here. I ain't out on the streets fucking around in old niggas' faces. I'm not doing none of that. But for some reason, people keep trying it. So maybe I need to go back and start saying the same exact thing I was saying before. I don't know what that is, but please be mindful, because now, there's a bitch that's calling that probably done figured out, oh, definitely shouldn't have did that, because people will love to want to hex and curse. People love to want to hex and curse. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Coming around, act as if. Y'all gonna fuck around and play with the wrong people. That's what y'all gonna do. You gonna fuck around and play with the wrong people. And then y'all be wondering why this is happening to you, or that's happening to you, or this is happening to you. Don't forget to wave at them. Hey, Cash, welcome. Thank you for being here. So be mindful that the universe is talking to all of us. Whether or not you're listening or whether or not you're not listening, or, whatever that is. And then the vibration is fucking needs to be changed. All right. So, your soul already knows what's real. Your mind is still catching up. The gap feels like confusion, because of that reason. So you're stepping out of the matrix and out of the outer world. But mind you, they're trying to put you back to fucking sleep in the midst of the matrix. And that's the reason why a lot of us feel confused, because they want to integrate us back into this fucked up ass shit. But meanwhile, we're outside of that. You are observing. You're giving watcher energy. Thank you, Cash. So at the end of the day, how is this funky ass system going to try to integrate you back into something you have already elevated past? And this is why I'm also saying, have y'all not noticed the people? When the awakening started back then, when that glitch hit, it hit in the spiritual community, you heard these bitches, mind you, and one of the girls just popped up to me. I ain't seen this girl in forever. But one of the girls that was connected to me during that glitch, the spiritual glitch, when they said, you know how they call it? They call it it's like a collective, what do they call it? It's like a triggering or something, what they say, spiritual psychosis is what they was calling it, right? Whatever was happening. But I'm trying to figure out why nobody was observing it, but I swear somebody had to be observing it, right? Then what was being shown was, it's a lady, a video that's around, it's an old school video, she got the old hair, look like the 80 something. This lady talks about an entity that her people, because they lived on, one of them sea spots, an entity that got released into the internet. Mind y'all, I was born and I was around before the internet existed, right? Well, not before it existed, but before it got given to everybody, because it existed before I was born, right? But before it got introduced to the masses, I was born. I was alive. And we had outside, because somebody else, I just seen the thing about the 80s. We went to the mall. We went to arcades. Like the gathering would be, hey Zara, Zayara. We went, hey Jennifer. We went to Dover Mall to the arcade. Like kids would meet at the arcade. Kids would meet at the movies. Kids would meet at the skating ring. Like it wasn't just being online like how it is now, and all the things that they had. Like you had to meet and talk to a person. We didn't have phones. We had a house phone, and then you coordinate with your friends. We gonna meet, thank you. We gonna meet at the mall at 7 o'clock. And then after you get to the mall, you had already made, your parents knew that the mall closed at 9:30. And so they would be at the mall to pick your ass up at 9:30. It wasn't no whole lot of, oh, you need no phones, this, that, and the third. Because now, even if the kids meet at the skating rink, they probably on their fucking phone. If they meet at the mall, they probably on their fucking phone. We didn't do that. We actually got to hang out and enjoy, laugh, talk with your friends. We had scheduled times. This is what time we gonna be there. This is what time we gonna get picked up. Also, there's rules and going out. When you go out, you don't leave your friends. Now, y'all new group, like my kids was taught, if you come with them, you leave with them. Ain't no, oh, they got missing around this time. Bitch, nah. It ain't none of that. So you come with them, you leave with them. That's the rules. If drinks get sat down, somebody is sitting at that seat that we can trust. One of the girls is sitting there and all the drinks are covered. So this one person is watching all the drinks. Like, I don't know where the new rules and came in at, or why it is that it's so hard to understand that your safety, or, like it's a whole new group of weirdness happening. Being present in the moment. And I'm glad you said that, Mike. So this is another thing. Being present in the moment is important. So knowing the here, the now, and being in the moment, enjoying the situation and the time, right? So thank you. Y'all don't realize it's also a part of a manifestation. That's how your manifestations work. If you can really be present and you can really focus on a present, you're going to manifest faster than anybody else. Because listen to this. And The Power of Now is one of the books that I like, and also The Secret. So if you never read them, they got them on Audible, because I like Audibles, because I be doing shit, I be multitasking. So you can read a book and work, okay? But focus, because I play it over and over again. I done played this shit over and over again. Being present, being here, being now, and the aware. It talks about how right here in this moment, I can see everything that's happening. I can also feel the fact that my fan is working. It feels cool on my skin. This is orange. This is green. This is, you know, whatever. Everything's here. Most of your problems don't have anything to do with the present. You're okay. Right here, right now, if you focus on what's happening right here, right now, you are more than okay. You are fucking amazing because I just told you. Most of your problems come from when your brain starts to now. Remember, y'all, I got my electric bill to pay tomorrow. It's $188 and I ain't got it. I was supposed to pay this yesterday, and that's the real thing though, for real. The other thing is something from the back, you know, whatever happened in the past that, you know, I could be thinking about. Think about all of your problems. Where do they exist? They either exist in the past or they exist in the future. Being present, nothing is wrong with you right now. You're better than you've ever been. Can you feel whatever is around? Can you hear whatever is happening? My voice, but my voice, I can hear my voice, but there's also a wind happening over here from this right now. You have to train yourself to be present. Do something to anchor you in the moment because it's important. As much as y'all, you know, want to focus on tomorrow, you could die today. And tomorrow don't matter. Everything you're worried about for tomorrow does not exist. It don't exist. It's a problem that your brain is creating all by itself. Or the shit that you're thinking about, I could have did this better. It already happened. Fucking let it go. Train yourself to learn to be present, to be able to focus on what you need to do for right now. Not what you need to do for the future, not what you need to do for tomorrow, but how to be present. And the more, like, the faster you learn that, the better off you will be. Because, of course, you know, because we are people, we are going to worry about this and we are going to worry about that. We are going to worry about the kids. We are going to do, like, so much shit taking place, but not realizing, not being anchored in this present moment and not putting great energy into this present moment, because putting great energy into this present moment also helps you later. But if I put fear in this present moment because I'm afraid I'm not going to get the $188 that I need for my electric bill. Do you know that somebody could hear this and they just all of a sudden cash at me $180? And that's all that I need. You see what I'm saying? So, and mind you, that has happened. I didn't even have to say the amount. Literally, God already knew the amount. One day I needed something. I'm sitting here, I'm talking to y'all. Didn't care about it, let it go. Do you know that a lady cashed at me the exact amount of money that I needed? God already has it. God is intentional. When God said let him have it, let him have it. You worry about right here, right now. What you need to do to make sure you're okay. Do you need to take a bath? Do you need to brush your teeth? Do you make sure your surroundings are okay? Like, a lot of y'all, like, clean it up. Clean it up. Clean up the energy. Clean up your house. Clean up your mind. Clean up the situation. When they saying clean it up, clean it the fuck up. So then it's not so much. But when it's a lot of energy and all this other extra shit around, these shits creating interference. Energy. Literally, yesterday I was cooking and I had to be mindful because I'm talking to y'all, but then I had to realize, like, I don't want that shit in my food. So now I got to figure out a better way to be able to cook with y'all, because everybody was requesting that. You should do this, that, and the third. Okay, I don't mind doing spiritual cooking, because guess what? Spiritual cooking is making magic. It's manifesting. The simple fact that's exactly what I need, but I gotta slow down. Yes, that's what we all need. And that's the other reason why we can't hear, because we be moving fast. And so I noticed that because I don't move as fast as I used to, you know, energetically with, you know, out in the world, this and the third, my energy is big, but also because I'm not doing, you know, being pulled over here and pulled over there, I see the signs faster. I see the synchronicities faster. I see the numbers faster. I see the people faster. So people are so upset because they keep sending people near me, trying to come towards me. I'm not fucking with you. You're nothing but a distraction at this moment in time. I'm not where I want to be for me, and I'm not going to let you come around me to fuck with me. So I don't know where the other day somebody's texting, oh, how you doing? Bitch, I'm not responding to you. Fuck you. And not that, you know, fuck you, but bitch, fuck you. Because at this point, I feel like you are on assignment. And most of these people be on assignment. They come in to fuck with you because they know where you're going, your next level. Let me come in and stop that. Mind you, I done already did that. I would already be so much further ahead if I hadn't done some shit I did last year. You see what I'm saying? Now it's a whole year later, but I let that happen. I'm not letting that happen. So get somebody else to do it. Go play with somebody else. She said plenty times over. But guess what? Until we learn, it's like what I say about the loops. For some reason, I keep getting red right there. So up here, it's like a flat, it's like a red. So it's red lights or it's like stop sign or something, right? But mind you, I've also told y'all multiple times when going through whatever this thing is, and I said whatever that is will, you know, do something to somebody, which is crazy. But literally also, I got stopped before, right? And I told y'all I got shut down. I was trying to make it back to Georgia, but something was trying to keep me in an area where I wasn't supposed to be, right? So this is how it played out. Every fucking thing turned red around me. It was a snowstorm all of a sudden, and I was stuck at one of the truck stops up by Baltimore or something. They have gates and shit that they can close so they won't let no more trucks and shit in. Somehow, every fucking thing around me turned red, and I couldn't leave to get back to Georgia because a snowstorm came out of nowhere. I also told y'all about the time when shit turned red. My son was with me. It was like everybody was riding their brakes. Like everything was fucking red. The lights were red. The fucking ambulance. Everything was coming out of nowhere. Everything was fucking red. I'm not saying that because my child is riding with me. And at this point, he was 17 years old, right? I'm not saying nothing. Because, again, I don't want to introduce none of them to anything they shouldn't be introduced into, right? My child literally says to me, Mom, what is happening? I said, you can see that? He said, yes. Mind you, it felt weird to a 17-year-old. A 17-year-old, because like I said, I just was going to let it go. Like, I ain't saying shit because this is normal shit to me. My son noticed it, and he had to say something. It wasn't right. Why is it so red out? Why is everybody riding their brakes? What is happening with that? Start paying attention. Start paying attention. She said, oh, I thought I was tripping. No, ma'am. And mind you, the funny part about all this is when I asked God, because literally I was like, you know, God, what did I do? Like, did I do something wrong that now you're letting this shit happen to me like that? You know what God said to me? I need your help. He. You know what? I need your help. And you can come back from this. It's people that I put through this, they go crazy. They never, ever, you know, they can't articulate it properly. I know you're a fighter. They're not going to believe you if you don't know. Like, you have to know. So there's people that I need you to help, and they listening to you, they're going to hear you. You can't identify with them if I don't put you through this. So I'm helping you be able to help them. And I'm helping them be able to help you because we can identify each other now. Because there's people who write books and things of that nature, and they write books off of what they heard, not what the fuck they went through. So when people show me, oh, this is in a book, I don't give a fuck about that book. I don't give a fuck about that book because I know what it feels like. I went through it. Nobody gonna fucking tell me about how I went through a spiritual, you know, da-da-da-da-da, and this is what happened. Mind you, I'm going to stand on it because people will say, oh, that never happened. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you know. I know. I was there. It happened to me. All the gang stalking, definitely went through that. The police bullshit, because even they get inserted into the system to fuck with you. Went through that. It was so crazy. You know, like I said, they would say it's like a spiritual psychosis or, you know, group collective trauma because the whole entire, it was like every spiritual person that was on fucking YouTube, which made me, because I'm also a person, I need to know what the fuck happened. Because in the process of me going through that, I got fucking real life, like a house, bills, car, like businesses, all of it. I'm not just out here a person that don't have shit, that they think the fucking spiritual community is people who don't have jobs and we just riff raff, just backpacking across the country because we done lost our fucking minds. No, the other side of that is there are a spiritual community that got jobs, husbands, wives, businesses, fucking houses, fucking investments, things of that nature. And these people are trying to figure out how the fuck they got put in whatever the hell this shit is. And who cast the spell that went over top of everybody. But guess what? Your own people, the motherfuckers sitting in them buildings, if you go look at it, they done been doing it even during war times. They send out signals and frequencies and things of this nature. So who the fuck did it? We would have to say that they did it if they have the technology. But why would they want to affect their people? But mind you, they're showing you that they've been fucking affecting their people. And then everything that I've been watching so far is everything is an experiment. Every movie that I've been watching so far, I watched another movie the other day. First it was Maze Runner, where they took these people and put them in the fucking, shit, and they studied them. Then I ended up watching, what the fuck was that other movie? It's some movie where they took, oh my God. Now this was when I tuned in. So what they did was they took billionaires and they got shit flipped back on them, right? So they took the people with the money and then they convinced them that the world was about to end, right? Mind you, all this shit is on right now, and y'all know they show us for a reason. So, not that it should happen to anybody, but guess what? When the tables turn, and they always do, so remember, the tables always turn. Everything they fucking doing, the tables do turn. Anyway, so on this movie, they took the people who, everybody that was at that party, and they convinced them that the world was over, right? And they took and put these motherfuckers in a bunker because they was running like these motherfuckers is running right now. And so they wanted to be safe, but they convinced them that they had to, give them all rights and everything else. So they put them in there, and then they showed them on a screen how everything just got destroyed, right? None of this shit was happening. That's what they were showing them. Because they were doing an experiment on these people, trying to figure out how it was. Mind you, it was a whole production. Like, they did it like a fucking movie. But mind you, the world is going on. But all these billionaires think that everything is fucking over. Then they start doing, certain ones of them start doing things because all of a sudden they want to get out. But mind y'all, why does that even exist? And why am I watching a bunch of movies at this moment in time that is showing simulations? That's what it looked like. And I also just told y'all they're trying to integrate y'all back into, all y'all spiritually awakened people. The reset is to try to put your ass back to sleep. But remember what they said. Don't let the reset affect you. It's too late. Y'all, once it's done, you can't go back. There's no way for you to go back because your brain now, and mind you, we're different from the last groups of people that this happened with. So be mindful that now there ain't no turning back, but they trying to turn your ass off. They're trying to figure out how to set us all back, trying to set us all back. Mind you, whatever is happening in the setback is also, or in the reset, because we ain't gonna say it's a setback. Now, do y'all notice how the influence, the movements of, they already said that they did this into the ghettos because they wanted, this, that, and the third. Now the YNs are turning into YGs, young gentlemen. Of course, that's the way they always were. They always were young gentlemen. So down it's like, oh, dandyism and this, that, and the third, putting them back into suits and this, that, and the third. But y'all have to be mindful. Y'all have to be mindful. Frequencies. They said behavior science facts discussed now. So it's behavior science. Even how alcohol won't turn off. Nothing is turning it off. Because this is God's timing. And God's timing is always perfect. Because regardless of whether or not we understand, we are all here on assignment. We are all here at this moment in time for a reason. All right. So then something started to fuck with me, right? And I'm going to tell y'all what it was. So over the weekend, I watched Frankenstein, right? And Frankenstein, you know how back in the day they would call things barren, or that was a name. And I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it was something about, they talk about them people that's up there, but then they talk about his son. But there's a book that was written in early times, and it actually has their names in it, right? And I forgot the book, but I really don't want to name it anyway, because they'll start fucking with shit. Y'all just read between the lines. The nigga that's sitting where he's sitting, there's a book about their family. Mind you, also know that these things, y'all, how is all this stuff playing even itself out, even with Tesla? Because they mentioned Tesla being a trillionaire, or trizil, whatever the fuck, trillionaire. But mind you, Nikola Tesla, his experiments went to, y'all know every time somebody make something or something of that nature, they figure out, the alphabet boys figure out a way to come and steal, right? So mind you, the names are the same, but that's not a coincidence either. That was a name from even back then, because I was looking at something and that was the name, Baron, right? Okay, so mind y'all see how the names are going around in a thing, right? But mind you, Nikola Tesla was an inventor that had everything that they're talking about right now, and also the time machines. But mind you, now certain things are playing themselves out right now. Okay, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. Why? It's all happening for a reason. Nothing is a coincidence. But you're also being exposed to the truth, right? And what did I tell y'all about your mind? Your mind always wants to protect you. Your mind wants to keep you safe. Meanwhile, the universe is telling you the truth. And some of y'all won't wrap your brains around what's right in your fucking face. Y'all feel the shifts. Y'all feel that this ain't right. Y'all feel everything that's happening. But you know what they also told you? Don't go on your feelings, because you know how men talk to women? Women are emotional creatures. But we're also learning that emotion stores and fuels your manifestations, or the reality, or the creation, right? So y'all always feeling all the shit that these niggas always have been saying is bad for us. Y'all are starting to see the truth that y'all were never off base. And I told y'all the reason why a lot of our intuition is fucked up is because we hang around with we live with, we sleep with, we are friends with people who lie to us. You will feel something and you will say, your intuition will tell you, the sky is blue. You'll say, the sky is blue. Your intuition is telling you that. Your eyes are seeing it. The people that are around you will say, no, it's lavender. You can see clearly that it's blue. Yeah, lavender. See what I'm saying? They came in and said purple, period. You was right. Either way, did you sleep with somebody? Are you cheating on me? No, baby, I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you. Your gut says the bitch is cheating. The nigga's cheating. Everything in you tells you, and then they'll say, no, that's not happening. And then months later, months later, you'll find out not only was they cheating, but the very day that you felt it, that you said something, this was what was up. And then I'll say, oh no, I was trying to protect you. No, you wasn't, bitch. You was trying to protect yourself. All right, did you steal my money? No, I didn't steal your money. Money's missing. You already know that there wasn't nobody around but this bitch. But because, you love them, you'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, maybe I dropped it. And then something tells you, oh, go rerun the cameras back from, 1902, because you don't know what day the money came up missing because you wasn't touching the money. You wasn't, the safe got popped at this point in time. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, your intuition slaps you in the face and it says, go back to December 6, 1902. And you go back to December 6, 1902. You don't even know where you got that date from, but guess what? You go back to December 6, 1902, run the cameras back. Guess who is the one that popped the safe? But now your gut had already told you that. Mind you, let me tell you how important your gut is, because I'm good at this shit, right? My ex nigga used to tell me, babe, can you go find this for me? You know what I would do? I was staying in the middle of the floor. And this is how I always found everything. I was staying in the middle of the floor. And I would just wait until something came up. Like, just trying to feel what's in the house. Walk to the cabinet. Pulls out the pill bottle. The shit was in the pill bottle. He had rolled the fucking money up, stuck it in the pill bottle in the closet. I found that. The nigga was in the midst of, I said this nigga, he went to Miami with his friend, right? And I said, this shit ain't right. Something ain't right. He tried to make sure he stayed in contact with me, this, that, and the third. Da-da-da-da-da, right? Some shit ain't right. But guess what? I ain't gonna harbor on this shit. Fuck him. Nigga comes back home. I ain't saying nothing. The nigga gets locked the fuck up. Oh, this is my chance, because now I got time to be able to stand in the middle of the floor and I need to be able to figure out what I need, right? I swear to God on my kid's life, I'll die today, right now, right? Stood in the middle of the floor. My gut says, go and put your hand in the shoe. Do you know how many pairs of shoes this nigga got? This nigga was a Jordan fanatic. I literally stood in the floor, in the middle of the floor. My mind said, go and put your hand in the shoe. The first fucking pair of sneakers that I stuck my hand in, I pulls out a videotape. Ain't no fucking way I should have been able to find that videotape. This nigga got sneakers, and I mean sneakers for days. But this time I had time enough because he locked the fuck up. They didn't, pick his ass up. And I got time enough just to hear the silence. I pulls the videotape out. The minute I touched this tape, I started fucking fuming because I knew it was about to be some bullshit. But the energy coming off the tape made me fucking pissed. So now I gotta go find where the fucking camcorder, because y'all know them little VHS tapes or whatever. So now I gotta go find the tape that this shit is in. I mean, the thing to play this shit. So now I'm looking for this motherfucker, but I found that too, right? So I goes to put the tape inside of the fucking video camera, y'all. First thing that pops up is this nigga, his best friend, and some bitch that they had hired to fuck. This nigga is fucking this bitch raw. Mind you, we have sex all the time, but he went to Miami to go fuck a bitch that he don't even know raw. His friend was in the bathroom while he's sitting on the side, doing what he doing. You said, yeah. So they doing whatever they doing. The friend is in the bathroom, so the friend now comes out, and the friend proceeds to put a rubber on, and now he is fucking with the bitch. One thing about me, what I don't like is, if something happens to me in the midst of, me being in a relationship with somebody, and it's because, we doing some, fuck shit on our own. But one thing about me is you not going to put me at fucking risk and then come and fucking lie to me in my face. I stood in the middle of that floor again. And I told God, whatever it is that I'm supposed to find in this motherfucker, show me. You know what God tells me to do? Go open that closet where the fucking water heater is. Go open that closet in there. Oh, pay dirt. Got it. So what was on top of the water heater? Got it. Put it in my pocket. Everything else, and mind you, this was me being a real bitch because I didn't even give a fuck. All the diamonds and jewelry, everything else, put it all in a fucking bag, you know. Bang that shit the fuck up. And that probably wasn't the right thing to do, but either way, by the time I was done, this nigga probably, by the time he got home, he damn sure regretted that shit. And then furthermore, because at this point, I didn't give a fuck. Because, nigga, not only do I put my life at risk by sleeping with your bitch ass at that point in time, but it was so much shit that I had done for this nigga. And you out playing with me. Mind you, I had just had a fresh ass baby by this nigga too. And you mean to tell me, you, one, playing with my money out here with these bitches, because, you know, regardless of the fact, and now you playing with my life out here with these bitches. Yeah, okay, bitch, I got you. So anyway, long story short, by the time he got out of jail and he went to his house and he realized that the bitch had showed the fuck up, he on the phone, you know, calling, but Ty, da-da-da-da-da. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Nothing. I don't care. And matter of fact, I'm going to tell you where I am. This is how much I didn't care, because I told him where I was even after I did every fucking thing that I did. And bitch, bring your ass here if you want to. I promise you. We gonna have all types of, whatever it is you think, I promise you it's gonna be worse. So by the time I got done talking to this nigga, because I'm I'm an easy person to get along with. But if you play with me in all the wrong ways, like I said, you playing with my fucking life. I just watched you fuck a bitch with no rubber on, and then you brought your dirty ass back home like you did nothing after I asked you. And you said no. But God literally wouldn't let me ride that thing out because God said, I told you. I told you what he did. I gave you everything that you needed. You got told. But since you needed a little bit more because you didn't believe this nigga, I'm going to give you the evidence. Mind you, I should have just already knew. Like the minute God said they up to no good and they being dirty, that should have been my cue never to fuck with this nigga ever again. But no. Because you love people and because you in a relationship, guess what you do? You go and you act as if, you know, nothing is wrong. And then when the repercussions of what happened falls down, then a nigga be saying, oh, she's crazy, she's this, she's that, she's da-da-da-da-da. But meanwhile, you slept with me after you slept with that bitch. I done picked up all types of, you know, whatever entities and this, that, and the third. I could potentially be crazy. You're right. Either way, nigga, you gonna get whatever it is that I felt like giving. Most ain't out the bunch. And that be a fact. You be the most ain't out the bunch. But meanwhile, they're telling you you're crazy because they don't want you to know that they on some fuck shit with you. So I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all, pay attention when your gut tells you something about somebody, because a lot of y'all gonna end up, you know, on the bad end of the hospital because of the fact that, you know, we be loving people. And most people that, you know, end up with this disease or the third, get it from people that, you know, they don't think is doing that. But why did a nigga not respect us and our relationship? Mind you, I was in this relationship over 10 years with this motherfucker. For a long time, we was in a relationship. But meanwhile, they chose to go and stick their dick raw. But it clearly was condoms around because I watched their friend put on a condom. But why was you so intrigued about a bitch? That's what I need to know. Because that was weird. And then not only did you do that, but then like I said, you came back on home and you decided. Now, as I grew older, because that was happening when I was younger, as I grew older, I got a whole lot better, right? So one day, and this is just all examples, and this shit happened to me, so this is how I'm telling y'all I know. So one day, a nigga had to go to court with a bitch, right? They was filing for divorce. And so he had to go to court with a bitch, right? Mind you, you would think that a nigga going to court with a bitch would say that they wouldn't even be in contact with each other, right? No, let me tell you. So anyway, they at court all day. I ain't expecting nothing. I ain't saying nothing, right? So when a nigga comes home to me, he leans in to kiss me. I backed up. Mind you, I ain't never done that to this person, right? I've never once, not one time, since me and that person was dating, have I ever backed up from that person when they leaned in to kiss me. But my spirit said, back your ass up. So I backed up. I didn't let the person kiss me. They ain't say nothing. They just went on in because, you know, the guilt had already set in, right? So I'm asking, you know, we start talking about the court, nothing wrong, this, that, and the third. Anyway, long story short, I didn't cook, whatever. We land in the bed. The phone rings. Same day, phone rings. I picks my phone up. It's the bitch. What you on my phone for? Like, I don't understand. She proceeds to tell me, you know, when we was at court today, this nigga ate my pussy in the car. You know, because I'm going to keep a G, right? I ain't say nothing, but in my mind, I looked at this motherfucker and bitch death stare. But I ain't say nothing to her, right? So what I said was, he eat my pussy all the time. I don't call you and tell you. So why you calling me and telling me? Because, you know, I still ain't give this bitch no credit for nothing. So I said what I said. He eat my pussy every day. I ain't, you know, calling you, so why you calling me? If he did it, you should be thankful. But mind you, I was thankful that the bitch called and told. Because my intuition earlier that day, remember I said I backed up from the nigga. I didn't let him kiss me in my face. Anyway, by the time this whole entire conversation was done, you know, I'm still trying to figure out, bitch, why you're on my phone. I'm glad because God put her on my phone. That was to give me the heads up, right? Exactly. They said be grateful her ignorance warned you. And did. Because the nigga came home and his first reaction was to kiss me in my mouth. But God said, don't let it happen. So at that point in time, like I said, I've never not kissed this person. I just backed up. And then we went on into the regular conversation. I didn't even understand the ramifications of what could have really happened that day. Mind you, she's saying she done got her ass in the car and he done ate her ass on the damn middle of the console. Bitch, long as it wasn't in my car, I don't give a damn. And like I said, so by the time we got done, you know, talking, she done gave me all the tea. This nigga looking at me like he crazy. And by the time I got done, right off that phone call, my point was he got the cheat. Period. Like, nigga, back it up. What would make you think that after you ate a bitch ass that you should come and kiss me in my mouth? What would make you think that that's what you should have tried? Like, nigga ain't like, people be real nonchalant, or people be real like uncaring about you and, you know, the shit that they do. And mind you, like I said, I don't give a damn about a nigga cheating or any of that. That's not my problem, because that's some shit you gonna have to work out within you. But what I'm not gonna let you do is put me at risk for whatever it is that you feel like you wanna get. Because I got a problem with catching diseases and shit that I didn't work for. Like, if I'm gonna catch a disease or something, at least let me have the fun so I can say I know why I got it. But I'm gonna be a real mad ass bitch if I get a disease or anything and I wasn't the one that did it. If I didn't get the pleasure of fucking or whatever it was that go along with it, nigga, I'm gonna be fucking mad. But do y'all not see how a lot of shit gets done? All that mess to wake up more and more as time goes by. Yes. Because, you know, the last one, I ended up letting, you know, sleeping with the nigga before, you know, I caught the fact that he didn't dip somewhere else. Mind y'all, whatever he could have been spreading back and forth in between, you know, whatever. Y'all got to watch out for some of these people. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. I want to know what got filtered. But anyway, long story short, trust your intuition. When God is trying to tell you what people are out here doing, and you're saying to the people, oh, I know you're doing this. That's why I don't understand how women can be out here being flighty, because y'all, I be hearing, like, you know, I got people that talk, and they be talking about how, you know, these niggas, women be, you know, out here being forward. How you got a whole man and you out here being forward with somebody else and you not protecting that? And not for nothing, because I done been on the other side of that, you know what I'm saying? But you did whatever you did, and whether or not I want to break up or not, that could be a problem. And I done did a little sneaky freaky and, some other shit, so I ain't even gonna act like that. But nigga, most of the time, and this is a thing, because this is why I always think it, when you start sleeping around with somebody else, the other person knows because you stopped sleeping with them. Because that's how I feel. Like, when I be doing what I'm doing, I'm not sleeping with both of y'all. And so the one that you be thinking that this is, nah, nigga, you done did this, that, and the third. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all some very embarrassing shit, okay? And mind you, judge your mammy, okay? Because it was not my fault. If you ever been in the midst of, and this is why, oh, that mess like shit. Oh, okay. If you ever been in the midst of, and this is why I try not to do shit like that ever. So when the time came and that person that had that video, I should have probably just left, but we didn't leave. But I did leave, and then all of a sudden he, came back trying to mess around, but I was still doing what I was doing with the person, so I really wasn't even messing with this person because, but we was living together, right? So again, wasn't messing with him, but we was living together. I was messing with somebody else. And so when I was messing with somebody else, I would go to where the person was, for them, right? Long story short, I don't like messing with people here and there because my brain forgets where I'm at, okay? And that's real. So you be home when you're supposed to be home, but then when you go sleep somewhere else, hotel or something like that, I be forgetting that I ain't home, or I be forgetting that I ain't at the hotel. So maybe I'm the only one. Anyway, long story short, I had been at the hotel with my person, right? And, we was doing what we was doing in the mixed stuff. Mind you, because I ain't messing with this person, me and this person just doing what we doing however we doing it, right? Y'all. I was doing what I was doing with that person, unprotected, and how we was doing it because I was doing it with that person. I ends up leaving from there, and I went home and went to sleep. Not thinking, because again, I ain't messing with this person. But I wakes up to some other shit happening, right? Face all in it. And I'm fucking confused as hell because y'all do know what I just said. So I would think that you could smell that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can smell, like, I don't know about y'all, but I can smell niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how when they leave there, whatever, you should be able to smell it. I don't know why they didn't smell it. Anyway, they ate it. And then proceeds to tell me how good it tasted and smelled. And I was I ain't gonna lie, I was mortified because in my mind, I was thinking when I woke up, like, oh shit. Like, you could get your ass beat by some shit like that. Mind you, again, I wasn't even messing with this nigga. So I don't know why he thought to, maybe he might have thought we was about to be back on the right track or da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. But by the time it was already too late, like, I already ate it. I can't. Like, literally, I can't. Because, one, I don't want to do that to anybody ever. But two, he said mine as well. No, for real. But to me, it was weird because I'm like, anyway, long story short, so I told the other nigga, like, this happened because, again, I was here with this person staying, but I was with this person. We was just waiting to see when, everybody was moving around and doing what they was doing. So that has happened, and then that happened, and it made me wonder, like, do y'all even pay attention to, like, because ain't no fucking way. I mean, it was a great gesture, but not really, because you ate that. And then later on, after the fact, the nigga done so much that I probably didn't fucking care, because, you know what I'm saying? Either way, long story short, don't do that, because y'all don't know what's being done. And really, we should all, move around, but y'all know how hard it is to sometimes move around when you are separated or breaking up and things of that nature, but then this is how certain things cross over. I only told y'all because guess what? Sometimes certain shit crosses over. So I ain't gonna sit in y'all face and act like, shit don't happen. But when it's intentionally happening and people are intentionally lying to you, just break up. And this is why I learned to just break up, because y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm disrespectful when we get to the point where, because again, men love your wives, women need love, men need respect. I'll be disrespectful as fuck, because once we out of the relationship, or once we out, and not disrespectful as far as like doing shit to a person, just disrespectful to the tune of, I'm not hiding that I'm fucking this nigga. I'm not gonna hide that, because y'all tend to want to hide. I'm not hiding. We already out of this. And so this is where we at with it. So to them, it may be disrespectful, but to me, it's telling the truth. Men need respect, women need love. When you are out of the respect range, when a bitch stops respecting you, just go on and go. And so I can't respect nobody that once you done went and did, you know, whatever, however, now we're here. But I tend to also find that when people are, you know, lying to you and disrespectful, and then you decide that enough's enough, is when they try their hardest to now hold on the longest. But those people are also now, she said, mad disrespectful. Yes, because like, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm not out here fucking niggas, because yeah, I'm out here fucking this nigga and I'm having a good time. Like, that's what I said. To him, it was disrespectful, but to me, it was as honest as I could be, because, nigga, you got us here. I literally was in the house and everything else. You literally got bitches playing in my face and everything else. And not only that, you targeted, like, the nigga was being real disrespectful. Like, the friends and this, that, and the third, like, it was a lot of shit. And so after, you know, I finally got the, you know, cotton balls out of my ears, they hear guys saying this, that, and the third, bitch, fuck you. Because now I'm not going to run around in the streets. And a lot of women, you know, I don't know how all y'all move, but I ain't going to run around in the streets. I'm going to get one that I'm going to like, because, nigga, I'm going to get one that I'm going to like. And the one that I'm going to like going to piss you the fuck off. Now, in the end, long story short, the one that I liked ended up doing some shit to me, you know, even recently. So he could be happy that, you know, I might have got my karma back. That's why another thing, like the last relationship might have been karma. You see what I'm saying? Might have been my own shit, because that's the nigga that I was doing what I was doing with. Either way, I digress, and shit happens to all of us. But at the end of the day, don't be out here playing in people's face, because we was talking about intuition, and the reason why a lot of our intuition fails us is because they've been telling us the whole entire time, and we act like we don't fucking hear it. Do you hear it? Do you understand it? Whether we do or we don't, it's time for us to get in line and understand it. Because I told y'all how one incident played out, but as I get older, my intuition tells me, don't play with that. Or when people start to come around, I'm not fucking with you because you ain't nothing but you are a fucking lesson, and I don't need them lessons right now. I'm busy. I got other shit to do. So it's not as easy. Like, it's a nigga down the street right now. Nigga, fine. I want to come talk. No, you don't. You just want to play in my face, and I don't have time for that. And as cute as this motherfucker is, and he lived right down the block, I ain't with it. So, you know, if I was just bored or something of that nature, maybe. But I'm not that bored. I'm not that bored because I understand now spiritually it holds ramifications for me being bored. Boredom equals problem. Whether or not it's a problem and, you know, what, you know, us or whatever, I ain't got time for it. And drain the shit out of my, that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? She said, drain the shit out of my resources. Ain't nobody got time for that. Karma's foot in your neck part every time. I don't want it. That's what I'm saying. So as of now, everybody they send in, like, they literally keep it at. Now it's a nigga from back home. Mind you, this nigga fine too. Mind you, this nigga is a nigga that, you know, I could have once upon a time, you know, slid up on. And mind you, this nigga's kind of similar to, either way at this point, and like I said, he got all the right credentials. Nigga in my inbox right now. And mind you, before I even text this nigga back, I had to think about it. Do you even want to respond to this motherfucker? Because this could be a thing. I responded in a nice little way, but my brain is saying, yep, this is one of them shits, because nigga fine, y'all. Nigga fine. Nigga in business. You see what I'm saying? Like, all the things. Karma and disrespect chat. Join the discussion. Okay. But you see what I'm saying? To me, it is like what you see anyway. And The other thing is, I posted some videos that, you know, it's not like the hair wrapped up. It's like, you know, if I get curly hair or all that other shit. Like, nigga, you respond, you in my inbox right now because you trying to touch my butt. And it's been 4 years. And y'all know what happens when people ain't touched nothing? Like, literally, it's like they don't want you. They just want to corrupt your shit. And there's that. Like, and I ain't got time for that. Same spirit in a different body. Been there too many times. You see what I'm saying? Shake now. And plus, it be the thing. Like, it's, you know, that entity, that spirit knows what you like. And now they in my inbox. And mind you, it's crazy because I'm going to send you something familiar because you know this nigga. And you know, this nigga going, you know what I mean? They send you all the things, but I ain't fucking with it. So I'm gonna just be nice, you know, say hey and whatever, you know, long time no hear from, but nigga going to get, because at the end of the day gonna end, and I know you just trying to play in my motherfucking face. But they sent a good one to play in my face because this one is gonna get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. So everything, he checks off everything. And the fact that it's familiar would make it check it off faster. You see what I'm saying? We'll be, you know, in the contract real quick. And mind you, he pay like he weigh. So there's that. So he ain't going, you know, he gonna be like, oh, I know her, she know me. Let me go ahead and, you know, nah, nigga. Because that's what he said. I seen your post. What post, motherfucker? What you talking about? And then I had to go look and see what was posted. I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Either way, y'all be mindful, because it's time. Look, I gotta be back to be back. So, and I gotta go do something else, and I'm sitting here still like this. I done let yesterday run into today. Either way, point being, y'all don't let whatever is happening get you off track, because they is definitely lurking and shit is definitely happening. And it's a lot of it. A lot of fucking trickery and things of that nature, okay? So let's be mindful out here that the energy knows what it's looking for. And it's looking for you. And it knows everything you like. And it's looking for you. Trust your intuition. And my intuition say, and he gonna fuck around and find out too, because I already told y'all about the thing, you know, it don't like. It's gonna be a problem. It might all start off great. You know, we'll be married by next week, okay? We'll be in love because we already know each other. No, ma'am, no him. I'm busy. I got shit to do, okay? So until I get that shit done, I'm going to just know that it's all trickery. That's the way I feel. And so hopefully I have the discernment to know, and I'm just not saying it, but because I keep asking God that too. Let me have the discernment to know, even if it takes a week. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might take a week and you in marriage with a nigga. I done did that before. And I'm willing to do it again. But let me have the discernment. If that's the thing, then that's the thing. But as of now, I feel like God get him, because I feel like this nigga is trying me. He trying me. And there's another one. Same scenario, but maybe not as, like, I don't know, you know. But anyway, my inbox right now is doing a thing, and I don't like it. Please go on and don't try me. Try Jesus. All right? So, y'all, I love y'all, and I'll be seeing y'all in, like, 45 minutes. I got to be right back here. So, I got to go start my card, and I'll be right back here in 45 minutes, okay? So, see y'all soon.